Hey guys, let me know if you can hear me. Let me make one switch here real quick. Make presenter. I'm waiting for your host, Mark, to get here. He should be here in just a second. So I just wanted to jump on here really quick while we're waiting for him. If you guys can type in the chat, my name is Chad Nicely, if you don't know who I am. Just type in the chat, let me know where you're from. And we're trying our best to get Mark on the call. There's been some problems with GoToWebinar lately. So we're trying to sneak him in the back door here, but we will get him on the call. So I see Denver, Colorado. We're neighbors. I'm right here in Casper, Wyoming right now. So I'm usually either in Las Vegas or I'm in Wyoming where my kids are at. There's another Denver, Colorado. Scott from North Carolina. Ridgeway, Colorado. What's with all the Colorado people? Hey, you know what? You guys are funny. You know why? Because you come over here into my state and all along the river, we see these green license plates. Y'all take our fish. Cool, there's another Colorado. Yes, you know what though? I love Colorado. And I especially love Fort Collins. I go over there and there's a coffee shop called Mugs. I spend a lot of time over there. Dean from the UK, Art from New Jersey. Cool, Florida, yes. Florida in the house. All right. Well, I feel like I'm stepping on toes by even talking to you guys right now. Usually I get introduced and then I take over because I know that we need to have you guys talk to the host. So let me see. Somebody else just signed on. Let me see if that's him.
Yep, he's on. I see him.
Okay, he's on. So I'm going to make Mark presenter. Hey, Mark, are you there? Let's see if we can get him.
Hey, Chad, can you hear me?
What's happening? So we're live. I've been talking to your audience. They're amazing, but I'm going to pass it back over to you and then you can take over.
Hey, Chad. Hey, everybody. Well, thanks for joining us tonight. I mean, really, this is down to Chad, but I'd just like to, just begin really. So the reason I've contacted you about this platform is because, well, we all need a platform to base our businesses on. And without something to base our businesses on, like landing pages, sales pages, webinars, we don't really have a business. So that's really the reason I've got you here tonight, and I think you're absolutely going to love this. So over to you, Chad. You there?
Okay, cool. So let me take back the screen here. I'm clicking that button, but it's not working too well. Hold on. Can you see my screen now?
No, not for me at the moment.
Did that do it? It's just spinning. Like GoToWebinar is making some changes, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, it's not something I use an awful lot, Chad, to be honest. GoToWebinar. I think the last time I used it was probably 2016.
Okay, hold on just a minute. Let's see if we can get back to it. How about now?
Yep, can see it now.
Is it showing now? Yeah,
great. I can see it now.
Okay, let me get back to the right screen. We see it now. Okay, cool. There we go. Here's the thing, guys. Do me a favor, Mark. I know you have a lot of experience with this stuff. Please jump in and help me. I got my amazing partner, Jimena, on the call. She's going to help me too because I woke up and I'm like losing my voice today. But I'm still going to I'm still going to give you guys 110%. So we ask a lot of questions. We like to know where you guys are at with things. So if you would do me a favor and just get engaged with me, let me know where you're struggling, and we'll definitely rock this thing out. Okay? So cool. In this presentation here, guys, we have definitely cracked the code to online education, creating training courses and online marketing and things that, frankly, we've been struggling with for quite some time because it was just too difficult. So my goal for you in this presentation is I want to show you the most profitable business to be in the next 10 years, okay? I don't think this is going anywhere. I think you're safe with this. We're going to talk about this here in a minute. I also want to introduce you to the marketing system that's going to allow you to create digital courses and platforms in no time at all. And I want to introduce you to the marketing platform that's going to allow you to set up all your marketing material with no technical obstacles. And of course, we have the deal of a lifetime for you if you stick around today, okay? Now, this here came, it's a screenshot from my Facebook group. We're way over 300 people. You can see everybody's like, dude, I'm in. Like, open the doors already, let me in. We're still trying to get these people in, okay? As I go through this presentation, I'm going to show you some things that you've never seen before. You guys are really going to like this. So what I want you to think about as we're going through this presentation is, man, I could make a lot of money. How much money could you make if you could take this and go not only apply it to your business, but apply it to your customers and your clients and your existing clients that you already have, right? So be thinking about that, because that's what a lot of our students are doing, okay? Now, the theme of this webinar, guys, and I want it to stick with you, is these yellow dots. Don't forget the yellow dots. I'll keep going to the yellow dots, the yellow dots, the yellow dot. That yellow dot right there changed my life, okay? And it's awesome. And what this means is it means your members are engaged, they're pumped up, they're playing games, and when you get to that level, guys, guess what happens? They buy more products from you. You want to be in the yellow. In this presentation, yellow is a very, very good color, okay? So this is the inside of our platform. This is what it looks like, okay? So you can see I got members all around the world in this one course, okay? And I got statistics down here. And over here, you can see it's just one course. And I got a section for pending goals, pending testimonials, quiz failures. I got comments coming in. And I'm going to show you something that just happened yesterday. I like to be real with you guys. And, you know, this presentation changes all the time because it is live and, you know, things happen. So this guy goes and posts on the wall. And he says, last month, I gave out over $2.5 million in free trainings. And I bought a $300,000 McLaren, and I made over 6 figures, and I'm only 26 years old. Okay, so here's what's so unique about this. 2 months ago, he had sent me a message, and he says, can you help me monetize? I have this amazing Facebook group. I don't know how to monetize. I don't know how to make money from them. I'm like, yeah, sure. So we put together the work, my system does, and we put together one training course. And would you guys believe in a day and a half, he had made $10,000 in sales. Now, this last webinar I did, there was actually another sale that came in live on the webinar for $997. So it was at 18, and now today we're at, I believe, 22 sales. Okay, so you guys definitely want to learn how to do this. But the reason why I'm showing you this dashboard is because I'm about to endow you with several dashboards, because I know you guys are, you know, I know you're, you receive a lot of emails, and they're always demonstrating new softwares and new strategies and this and that, but very few of those are like proven, and you know, people are actually making money with it already. And I want to show you guys, our members have made over $10 million with our system. So this over here, notice there's no yellow here, but we have yellow down here, where there's 32 pending testimonials sitting there, 8 quiz failures, $1.8 million in sales, 16 courses, okay? This guy over here, a lot of yellow happening, $246,000 in sales, 33 pending testimonials, or pending goals, I'm sorry, 4 pending testimonials, all these comments coming in. Now, this guy here, I could spend a day with him, tweak his account a little bit, and I can double these sales. I know, as crazy as that sounds, my only goal is to get these members in the yellow. If I get these members in the yellow, I promise you I will double my sales. I've done it over and over and over. This guy here, if he wasn't in the yellow, he'd be at $125,000 in sales. Stay in the yellow. Our system's going to allow you to be in the yellow. Here's another one, $128,000 in sales, not a lot of yellow. $50,000 in sales, but notice 80 pending testimonials, right? So basically, this is somebody who has gone out there, put effort into it, is not utilizing all the features inside of our system. And all we have to do is come in here and do a little bit of tweaks, and I'll double his sales, okay? 38,000 in sales, no yellow. 46,000 in sales, no yellow. 96,000, 111,000, $76,000 in sales, and we see we have all kinds of yellow going on here. If we didn't have the yellow, he'd be down to about 35,000. 135,000 in sales, 105,000, 24,000, 71,000, 6,000, and now I'm just going to start giving you screenshots, right? So 89,000 up here, you see lots of yellow happening. 70,000, 15,000, 40,000, 29,000, 62,000. This here, 11,000, a new account, a lot of yellow happening there, right? 62,000, 48,000, 38,000. Guys, the list goes on and on and on. I could sit here and have a webinar just showing those screenshots all day long because the members actually make money with our system. Is that important to you guys? Like, do you guys need to know that you're teaming up with people who are going to help you be successful and our system actually works? To me, that's very, very important. And if you'll remind me, Jimena, I want to show that messages came through yesterday. We have a brand new member that just posted in our group, and he's like, I haven't even done any paid traffic or anything. I just did $2,500 with this system. It rocks, right?
Yeah, so, I'll remind you.
Okay, cool. So what are these guys doing to make all this revenue? Well, I'm going to tell you a short little story really quick. They're taking a free Facebook strategy. Now, I'm not going to get into this strategy, but I will reveal it to you. It's the Facebook groups. If you guys don't have a Facebook group, create a Facebook group, put some love into it, be consistent, have discipline, and I'm telling you right now, you can build up a very, very strong tribe very quickly. That's exactly what we did with my student. And we're combining it with online education. Online education is Udemy, lynda.com, and in many cases, YouTube, right? People host training videos out there on YouTube. That's online education. I'm talking about training courses, okay? Now, this got my attention 3 years ago, and it changed my life forever. I saw an article from Forbes magazine that said online education is expected to be a $250 billion market by 2025. Now, understand at the time, guys, I was out there trying to do, I mean, I've always been a launch guy, but I was also trying to do things on the side with like Teespring and e-commerce and things like that. And most recently, I got into the whole cryptocurrency bandwagon, and I lost like over $120,000, and that wasn't the thing for me. And so I got to focus on what it is I know. And this right here is a big piece of pie. $325 billion, and hardly anybody is doing this. There's very little competition when you compare it to like e-commerce and things like that. I will also tell you this. I saw an article in one of my groups this morning. I have a group called Launch Suite, and it really caught my attention because it told me the direction that things are going. And they're actually rather scary, and a lot of marketers are going to be broke here very, very soon. And the reason why is because they're putting all their eggs in one basket with Facebook. That's a very, very bad position to be in. So some of the biggest marketers in this room, you may recognize some of them. I'm not trying to go there with you, but this one right here caught my attention. It says, no more cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, and ICO ads on Facebook. And there's a whole entire article about the regulations that Facebook's getting ready to put in place. And I'm telling you right now, mark my word, you can say, Chad Nicely said that on February 2nd, and it came true. There's going to come a time where Facebook's going to say, you know what? We don't want any more of these Shopify and these e-commerce ads out there and everything else. Like, that's going to happen. Zuckerberg's made it very, very clear he doesn't like marketers. So if you're putting all your eggs in one basket with the bots and with like the Facebook ads and everything else, just be aware that there's going to come a time where things are going to change. Like, that's my personal belief. You guys don't have to believe that, but I've decided I'm going to play it safe. Okay. So what I've done is I started building my own assets. I started building my own training courses. If I run a webinar like this and it's a training, then I'll go and I'll have that as a course, and I'll sell that, and I'll give them away to build a list, and then I'll go and I'll sell the other stuff I have. Nobody can take that away from me. I don't care what Facebook's doing. I don't care what Google's doing. I don't care what Shopify is doing. Nobody can take that away. Okay? You're building your own assets. That's very, very important today because things are going to change here very soon. All right? So I'm going to share 3 secrets with you guys today that, and I want, just go ahead and type in the chat here, guys. Did that make sense? Is that like a light bulb moment? Like, I want to protect you guys, and I want you to understand that people are going to be screwed here before too long, right? And they're too much in love with Facebook, and I'm telling you, Facebook's going to divorce everybody. Okay? 3 secrets I'm going to share with you today, guys. How to build a lead generation system in 3 minutes that we can use to build a massive list and sell our other products. The next thing is how to create an entire webinar funnel in no time at all. All the pages, the links, the countdown timers, and even the emails are ready to go. And the third thing is how to make over 6 figures a month with webinars just by applying my 8 webinar enhancers, something nobody else is doing. And I don't mean to clear my throat at you. I'm just really trying to keep my voice in this presentation. So which are you most excited about, guys? Out of all 3 of these secrets, which one excites you the most? Secret number 1, secret number 2, or secret number 3? Type in the chat here. Let me know. 1, 1, 3, 1, all, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 3, all. Good. Good, 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 good. All right, we're going to cover all of these today. All right, I got a warning for you. Warning number 1, forget everything you know about creating online courses. We're going to throw that out the door. I don't care what you've bought. I don't care what you've tried. None of it matters after today. Warning number 2, forget everything you know about building pages and funnels. And the reason why is because we are disrupting the freaking marketplace and the marketers are freaking out. And they're telling me, you can't do this. You got to keep building little softwares and go out there and launch them. You can't just keep building on this big platform, right? But what our goal is to provide the all-inclusive platform that will do everything for you so you don't have to keep band-aiding platforms and softwares together. And you have to know, I built this for myself first. Okay, so I'm going to introduce you to EverFunnels today, and I'm going to introduce you to EverLesson. These are 2 modules that combine. It's a very, very lethal combination. They combine together to make our gigantic platform that we've been building out for 3 years that's giving our members the results that you've seen here on the screen. So type in the chat here, guys, and let me know who would like to see a live demo of these amazing platforms. Type in the chat, let me know. And how we doing, Mark? We doing good?
Yeah, we're doing great. Doing great, Chad.
Cool. And feel free to jump in whenever you want to, Mark, okay?
Cool.
All right. I just want to say this too, guys. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Confusionsoft or anything else like that. If Confusionsoft had an hour to do a webinar, they would fail miserably. There's no way to cover everything that platform is going to do for you. I'm now kind of in the same boat. We have built something that is so massive that will do so much. I'm only going to be able to share like a quarter of the information with you, okay? So just realize that. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come over here to my client site. All right, this was the first screenshot I showed you. Notice, oh, look at there, Jimena. We just went up. We're now up to 23 sales. The last webinar we did an hour ago, we were at 22 sales. So that's another $997 sale that just came in. So here's the story. This guy, he's the one that messaged me and said, hey, can you help me? Da, da, da. I'm like, yeah, let's go. Let's do this. Let's put my platform to work. And we go out there and do $10,000 the first day. Okay, so here's what happened, all right? I said, look, I'm not cheap. My platform's not cheap. I'll set all this up for you. So he paid $8,000 to me to go set all this up, all right? So yes, remember, how much money can you make if you're able to go out there and deploy this stuff to your clients and your customers, okay? I'm going to click on his dashboard. I want to show you this in real time, and there's a very good chance that we could see this number increase again because his Facebook group is active and they have this link out there and they see testimonials and they just keep clicking and they just keep buying. It's pretty cool, right? And just to kind of, I don't want you guys to go, wow, man, you're really contradicting yourself. Like you just said, don't put all your eggs in one basket with Facebook, and then you're telling me I should go create a Facebook group. Yes, create the group, build up as big as you can, focus on it, put 110% in it, find a way to get those members out of that group as fast as you can. Don't think just because things are rocking and rolling with the group, because they will be, that you're set forever. Don't count on it, guys. Get them out of that group. We're actually using something called Telegram today, where we're able to move them off the group, and I'm able to send them messages on my phone. It's pretty cool. It works well. I just do not trust Facebook, okay? But here we go. Look, we got all these people in yellow, right? Active members, active members, active members. This is what we want. This is the number why. This is the reason why these sales keep going up, because we're in the yellow. Remember, we want to be in the yellow, okay? So this is a screenshot I showed you. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what the actual front end looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. This is what the customer would see, okay? And before I show you this, let me go ahead and log out. I want to show you this, what the login screen looks like, okay? So this is what you would be doing for your clients. This is what you'd be doing for your own business. This looks good, right? You guys think this looks good? It took me like a whole 2 seconds to create, right? Very, very simple. But this is what our platform looks like. So now I'm going to go ahead and log in as a user and kind of show you what their experience is and why he's in the yellow, okay? And I see where David's saying, so do you like Infusionsoft? I used to be certified with Infusionsoft. I was with them for a very long time. Made a lot of money with them. I did like their platform and their tagging and everything else. but I built this so I don't have to have Infusionsoft anymore. Cool? Okay, so up here in the top corner of the screen, you see that we have these icons here. These icons are going to make you money, right? So your members come in here, they're like curious, they start clicking on things. We're going to show them like your other products, your other services. We have like these leaderboards, so you can see that all of his members are in here and they're playing his games that he has inside of his site and all that cool stuff. But if I come down here, you see that we have this area right here. This is a resource box. So if you have like PDFs or blueprints or downloads or notes or whatever, it doesn't really matter. They're going to appear right here for your member. This is where your member can go and leave notes. And so if they play the video and they want to put in an important note, it's going to timestamp the notes. So they come back in here, they just click the timestamps and it jumps to that point in the video. Here we have a discussion log. So you see all these comments are coming in here, okay? All this is really, really cool. And then down here, you see here's the title, and then I got my video. I can go ahead and blow my video up. That's why I really like this theme. And then down below that, we have what's called a goal block. Now, how this works is he's going to instruct them to do something in this video, and then he's got a goal down below where he says, okay, prove to me that you actually watch this video. And so I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to follow his instructions. I'm going to type in my answer, or I'm going to load something or put a screenshot there, whatever he tells me to do. And then I'm going to earn 5 points, okay? And then what happens is the more points I earn, I'm working towards what's called a badge. And when I receive a badge, we can set it up to where maybe I receive like an Amazon gift card, or I receive one of his other products, or he gives me a Starbucks gift card. You can take a badge and tie it to a reward. Does everybody understand that? That's our gamification. You get rewarded as a member for doing actions in the platform. That right there keeps you in the yellow. Cool, right? Are you guys seeing how the yellow comes in? That right there is your goals. That's where you were seeing on the screenshot, 80 goals, 80 this, 90 this, 100 this. This right here, guys, is what's going to make all the difference in the world, okay? It's features like this inside this platform that's going to like set us apart from anything else that you've ever seen, all right? Now, speaking of goals, if I come over here and if I click this here, I'm going to be taken into his goal area, okay? And so his goal area, you see I got 2 goals I can complete right now, and I'm going to receive these points. Okay, notice I don't have any badges yet. So I'm going to say, okay, man, shit, look at this. 15 members have already received this badge. I don't have mine yet. And I can like hover over and I can see the names, everything. I see they're real members. I'm like, dang, I'm going to get this badge. So I'm going to click this button, and I'm going to be taken to the actual goal block itself. So I can complete the goal on the lesson, or I can complete the goal right here in this little goal area. And it gets worse because now look what's happening. Now he's taunting me, and he's like, look at all these members that are my elite members. And guess what? You're not in here. So do you think that now I'm really motivated to complete this goal block so that I can become part of the elite? You see how we do that, guys? So look, your first goal, you need to tell your members, okay, welcome to a goal block. What I want you to do, exactly what we just did here, right? This is called a goal block. You'll have a goal for each lesson. Sometimes I'll just ask you a question to make sure you actually watch the video and understand what's expected of you. Your first goal is to go to your profile in the top right corner of your screen and add your profile picture. Type the words added in the field down below, and then I'll earn these points. Now you guys understand why we want to have that profile picture, don't you? It's very, very important, because if all your members look like this, well, I can't even tell if that's real. That could be fake, right? But when you see pictures like this and you see names and the same people are in your group, you're like, this is pretty interesting, right? So that's how we have the monetization, okay? So are you guys liking this already? Oh, and by the way, I always forget to show this in the webinars. If I click this button here, guess what? As a member, I can go and I can rate this course automatically. And then I'm going to submit my answer. I'm going to say, man, I just love this guy, right? And what we're going to do here, I want to spell it's right, but what's going to happen is we're going to take this testimonial and it's going to go into a section where you can click a button and it's going to automatically load into your sales page. What are you guys thinking? Are you liking this so far? This is different than anything you've seen, right? And now you see why our members are rocking it out with those sales, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and close this. I feel like I did a pretty good job covering that. I showed you guys some things I've never shown anybody else. And I'm going to come over here and I'm going to come into my platform now. And my platform is going to scare you. So get ready. Okay. And all my people are in the yellow, man. I keep my people in the yellow all the time. As you can see, I use this. So whoever was asking me about Infusionsoft, no, I'm using this now. And I'm good. It's my own. And I built it exactly how I need it. And I'm not confused with it. So you can see I have my own membership here. And if I open this up, you'll see I got all these products inside my membership. So that's how it works. You have a membership. And then inside your membership, you have all of these courses. Okay. So if I scroll through here, you'll see that I've been rocking things out, man, making so much money, creating all these courses. If I run a webinar, to me, I'm going to put it in here as a course, and then I'll package it up and I'll sell it, or I'll give it away and build a list, right? But if I come over here, I'll just give you guys some ideas what you can do, right? So that's my personal membership. Then what I did was I created a Black Friday membership where I could say, okay, I want to pull some courses out of here and I'm going to put them in here. And I'm going to pull some courses out of here and I'm going to put them in here. And then I'm going to slash the price in half. And I'm going to go out there and sell that as a Black Friday special. Okay. My partner on the call, this is where her LinkedIn training lives, and she has it in her platform as well. We went out there and we did a course called Local Marketing Immersion. We sold it from a webinar, sold it for $14,000. We had 2 sales, we're up to $28,000. Down here, we have this chiropractor's marketing package. We sold that for $2,000 each. We got 12 sales, $24,000. These are demo accounts we give our members. Coaching program. Yes, we have a coaching program here. Sold 6 copies, $36,000. Our training vault. This is where we just go and we put VAs in there. So when we hire VAs, we don't want to train them. We just give them access to our membership. And we say, hey, go inside of here. And what I want you to do is I want you to learn how to set up my webinars. And I want you to learn how to send out my email. And I want you to learn how to do the Entrepreneur Live Show. These are all things that I want you to do. So it's perfect if you have VAs as well, right? If I come down a little bit lower, if you're doing any kind of affiliate marketing, you can very, very easily create bonus memberships for your products that you're promoting. My daughter, who is 12 years old, she went and created her first course, and she went on to do like $6,000. We did a live event. So we take the live event footage and we put it inside of a membership. We accidentally opened up the cart and we sold 17 copies. It was a lot lower than what I wanted to sell it for. And then if I come down here, this VIP membership, we use this to build a list. So we put 3,000 people in like the last 2 weeks. And then this here is one of our immersion trainings. We haven't really started marketing this yet, but we've already done 20,000 in sales. So I know you guys are most excited about the gamification. So I want to come in here and show you what a campaign looks like when you've really turned up the gamification. And remember, this is how we keep people in yellow, okay? So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to click on pending goals. And you see that I have 567 people that have completed these goals. Now, how many people are having a light bulb moment right now? Are you guys liking this? Look at all these members that are completing these goals. And I could just go through page after page after page after page. Like Darlene is rocking it out right now. But you'll see them, like they'll get very, very active and they'll go through here and they'll start completing your goals. And remember, when you got them completing your goals, they're excited, they're experiencing success. And then you know what happens? They want to team up with you. In other words, they want to buy your other products. And this system's going to do all of that for you. Okay?
Yeah, just to kind of make that point, you know, when you engage people like that in order to take action, because you know what happens is a lot of times you create a course, people buy it, and then they don't even bother to log in. It happens all the time. But when you're engaging them like this, they take action on what you're teaching them, and they start getting results. Then they come back to you, and then they bring you additional opportunities. Like one of the people that was on the screen right now, he brought us a really big potential partnership that we're working through right now. And that was because he was so excited about what he was learning and had success with it, that he brought us a deal that we weren't even thinking about, but that's going to be very profitable for us. So that's another kind of, you know, side benefit when you engage your members and they get results. They, you know, they do things like this with you.
Let me ask this question. I've never asked this on the webinar before, but I want to see. I've always been curious. I'm like, I'm watching the chat here. And then all of a sudden it got silent. If you're excited, type in the word excited. If you're bored right now, type in the word bored. I want to see where I'm at with this call. Excited, excited, excited. excited. You can tell me, like, I can take it. I've been in the market since 1998, guys. If you're bored, tell me if you're bored. If you're excited, oh, curious, David, curious, excited, good. Okay, I understand the dashboard, but not sure how we would get started, get the training products. Yeah, we're gonna get there, buddy. We're gonna get there. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. How many people are going, man, Chad, this is cool. I get the yellow. Like, I get the yellow. I want to be in the yellow. My whole entire life, I'll be a yellow person. I'm good with that. How many people get that, but you're going, you know what? I'm looking at this, and I'm thinking this is a little too complicated. How many people are thinking that? Are you thinking it's complicated? Type in the chat here, yes or no. Does it look complicated? I got people saying no. Good.
The change is like, not yet.
Yeah, okay. So here's the thing. I'm going to make sure that you guys know that within 5 minutes of coming in this platform, here's my goal for you. Within 5 minutes, I want you to create a membership. I want you to create the theme for that membership, and I want you to create your first course. I at least want you to have it created. You're not going to have all the content done, but I want you to know how to do it, okay? So what we're going to do is I'm going to click a button that nobody else is going to see. It's a magic button so I can do this demonstration. This is what you're going to see when you first come into the platform, all right? Because we don't want you lost, all right? So you'll come over here to welcome page. You'll see a nice welcome video from me. I'll tell you what to expect. I got simple steps over here. I got a Facebook group down here that I want you to join, okay? Now, this is all you're going to see. You can't screw this up. My 12-year-old daughter can't screw this up, okay? You're going to click this button, create a membership. Somebody, not Jimena this time, somebody Mark, give me an idea for a membership. Now, this is not the course, but this is the shell. This is the actual membership.
Let's see, affiliate marketing?
No, can't do that one. That was the last one.
Yeah, I gave them that one in the last webinar.
Yeah, because if I go open up images and they see affiliate marketing, they're like, this was set up.
Okay, let's say rank on page 1 of Google.
Okay, SEO.
SEO.
So we're going to create a membership called SEO. We'll call it like SEO World. Okay, this is a membership, and then what we're going to do is inside the membership, we're going to create a course to rank on the first page of Google, like you just said. Is that cool?
Yeah, cool.
All right. So let's do this. We'll call this SEO World. This is going to be our URL. Okay. So we got SEO World. And then over here, we'll go ahead and put in the title again, SEO World. And we'll say in this membership, you're going to discover courses that are going to help you with SEO. Okay, so now inside this membership, all the courses, they're just going to pertain to SEO and rankings and stuff. Okay, I know. I was thinking SeaWorld. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, SEO World. All right. So now what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to find a image. Whenever you see this empty box, we need to find an image. Okay. So I don't recommend that you ever steal from Google, but that's what I'm going to do today. So just for sake of time, I'm just going to look for SEO. Okay. I'm going to look at images. And we want an image that's at least 1,000 pixels, right? So I'm kind of looking at this one, but I don't really care for it. Let's see if I can find something really cool. I like this one. And it's 16, perfect. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and save this one, okay? SEO, perfect, desktop, all right? And I'm gonna come over here, I'm gonna say add image. Now, you can pull in, how many people have ever heard of Unsplash? You guys ever heard of Unsplash? This is a new feature for us. But we can actually pull in from Unsplash. So we can search for like, cities or, I don't know, birds, whatever. We can search for whatever and it'll pull up and then we can go ahead and use these images here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload my own image. Okay. So I'm going to say upload image and I saved it on my desktop. So I'll come over here and I'll go ahead and grab that really quick. There it is right there. You're going to see it come in. There it is. And I'm going to say insert. There it is. And I'm going to go ahead and click proceed. Okay. We just created our membership. Yes or no? How many people can do that? Y'all good? All right. Now let's go ahead and choose our theme. So I'm going to click this button here and we can come over here and we got these different themes. Now we're also updating these. We're also changing them out. To be honest with you, the themes can be, I'm going to make them a lot better. I got some really cool ideas now. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and choose this theme because I like the fact that you can blow up the big video, and that's my client. That's the theme I showed you, right? So it's doing really well. So I'm going to go ahead and say, use this theme. Okay, and now it opens up into our design view. Okay, and that's why the menu just turned green. Whenever you're green, you're in design view. And whenever you're gray, you're inside the course builder, which is EverLesson, okay? So I'm gonna come over here, and the first thing is I'm gonna go ahead and add an image. So I'm gonna click this guy here, and I'm gonna tell it to stretch so that it'll work for any device, okay? Insert, boom, there we go. Now I can swap out this logo, I can get rid of this bar, I can do whatever I wanna do, but I'm gonna go ahead and save it for sake of time. Now what I can do is I can come over here and I'm choosing, what I'm doing is I'm creating master templates that I can use over and over and over and over and over. See, we have a different philosophy. We don't want to fool you with having you spend 3 days building out your membership and splitting cells and adding menus and this and that. Does that get you paid? That doesn't get you paid. We want you focusing on things that get you paid, and let me do the heavy lifting for you. My system will do that, okay? So what you can do is you can come over here and we can get rid of the purple if we want to, or what I prefer we do is we come over here to the predefined colors. And if you're, struggle with design, if you're colorblind, whatever, just start clicking and you'll find something you're happy with. Like I like that right there. I'm gonna go ahead and click save, and I'm gonna click next step. Now, can everybody do that? Can everybody do that? We created our membership, we created our theme. Good, all right, let's go. So we'll click this button here. And now what we have to do is we have to set up our payment option, right? Now, we can give stuff away, which I recommend you do to get the members in there because EverLesson will sell itself, or we can sell our courses. So we have to choose a payment option. I'm going to go ahead and choose PayPal, and I'm going to click continue, right? And look, now we're ready to create our first course. So I'm going to click this button here, and it's time to create our course. So we're going to do, I think you said how to rank on the first page of Google, right? Is that what it was, Mark? How to rank on the first page of Google. All right. So I'm going to say in this course, you're going to learn how to rank on the first page of Google. And I will tell you this too. Well, we'll get there in a second. Just remind me, because I can tell you guys are a little advanced and you're not real lost. That says a lot about what you guys are doing, Mark. Some of my other webinars are like, I don't understand. Like, where did you just go? So that's good. All right, so we're going to do that. And then what I'm going to do, I need to load an image here. So let's come over here and, oh, you know what? Nah, that's not good. We want one that's longer. So I'm going to type in rank on Google. And again, I would use deposit photo, guys. I'm really happy with that. It works really well. But let me just go ahead and pull in this one right here. Okay, so it's a little small though, but that's okay. We'll use it. So I'm going to say save as, and I'll say Google. And there we go. So it's on my desktop. So I'll come over here and I'll add that image. Okay, upload image. We'll go ahead and choose Google. There it is. Open. There it is. Insert. Boom. Proceed. All right. We're done. We're done. That's it. Okay. So I got this video here for you. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through the setup. I want you to understand completely what just happened. Okay, so in this video, what we did was we created a membership called Guitar Instruction, and now I'm showing you that you're going to have courses inside that membership that all pertain to guitar. So you wouldn't put a course in here about blogging or anything else. You want it all related to guitar because EverLesson is very, very intelligent, and it will sell for you. It knows what your members are interested in by tagging in categories. And if they don't already own this course, it's going to say, hey, we recommend that you buy this. It can do that, right? So with this here, guys, let me explain how this works. We can create one membership and we can say, okay, everybody's in this membership, they're going to pay $7 a month or $27 or $37 or whatever. Then you just keep adding content to the membership and the members are happy because they're paying for a monthly membership and they're good. You can do it that way, or you can sell individual products, or we can take all 4 of these products and bundle them together and sell it like our gold package, right? Or we can mix and match everything I just said. You can have a membership and sell the products and have a level bundle deal, right? There's so many options that you can do here, and we've really simplified the whole process. So the point of this video is I'm about to take you out of the wizard here, and I'm about to throw you to the wolves. So you're going to come out of here. So I'm trying to explain what's about to come. And again, we're just making this very, very easy. I don't think this crowd's going to have a hard time with it at all. So I'm going to click take me to my dashboard. And then your dashboard is not going to look like mine. I don't think there's any user that's going to have a dashboard that looks like mine. And I know most of the power users and their dashboards don't look like mine. Mine's crazy, okay? Yours is just gonna have one membership in it, and that's it. And if you click this little blue button here, you'll go to your dashboard for that membership, okay? But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go inside that membership, and what do we have here? We have our first course that we've already built out. So now what we need to do, never mind this bar right here. We're actually going to do something different with this, but this bar allows you to go live in Facebook and then kind of like record lessons inside of EverLesson, which is a really cool feature. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to say I want to add a video lesson. So I'm going to click this here. Okay, and here's my first lesson. So I'm going to go ahead and click this here and I'm going to say, welcome to the course. Okay, I'm going to say, in this lesson, you're going to learn how to succeed with this training course. Okay, spell things right. All right, and then you can load an image here for your lesson if you want to. I just use the one image that we loaded. It'll pull it in everywhere as the default. Good enough. That's going to make you more money than anything else you're doing. Don't tinker with it, right? So now we have this one lesson here. So if I come over here and click the preview button, I'm going to show you what's already taken place, right? All this is already starting to take place for you guys. We don't want you messing with links or menus or images or anything. That's all we want you to do, okay? Now next, since it's a video lesson, we need to put in a video. Now I got this video library here. And what I'm able to do is I'm able to bring in new videos. So I can bring one in from YouTube, Vimeo, Wistia, Amazon, Dropbox, or generic and other stuff, okay? I usually use Amazon S3, okay? That's what I use. That's what I like. But for sake of time, let's just use YouTube. So I'm going to open up YouTube, and I'm going to look for something like SEO tips, and let's just pretend like this is Mark's video. So Mark recorded this video, and he's left it out there. He put it up there on YouTube, okay? So we'll go ahead and grab these here. I just need that URL there. And all I'm going to do is come back over here to my video library. And I'm going to go ahead and paste that URL right there. I want to make sure it's under video lessons. And I'm just going to say video or SEO. And then I'm going to say number 1. Okay? Just like that. And I'm going to say submit. And now what just happened is the video just went in the video library. And it's also inside the course. So now that's in the video library, I can pull it in over and over and over. So I'm going to come over here and click the play button. And now we just created our first video lesson. What do you guys think? What do you think, Mark?
I think that's cool. It's kind of like Udemy, isn't it? I mean, the way it's set up and the course itself, which is a great platform, and you know it kind of sells itself, doesn't it?
Yeah, except the cool thing is if you have your course priced at like $197 or whatever, you get to sell it for $197 and not $7.
Absolutely. yeah, that's the whole difference. But yeah, it's very, very cool.
Yeah, but as far as functionality and everything, I've never actually built on Udemy. I know Jimena has. She has more experience with that than I do. But this is just what I found to be what we needed. So I don't really know.
Yeah, I mean, it makes perfect sense. You know, you can build your course and structure it that way. It's really, really easy to do. I mean, it's just great.
Now, remember, guys, let me just find this really quick. Secret number 1 was, let me find secret number 1 again. So secret number 1, I said I was going to share 3 secrets with you guys today. So secret number 1 was how to build a massive lead generation system in 3 minutes that we can use to build a massive list and sell our other products. Okay. Mark, give me an idea for another course inside of SEO world.
Let me see. Bing ranking. So rank on Bing, first page on Bing.
Perfect. And by the way, if you want this, when I'm all said and done, I can export this whole entire membership and all the courses out to you in one click. And then you can put it in your account. In this course. In this course, we're going to teach you how to rank with Bing. All right. So now let's come back over here, and we would obviously find an image that has something to do with Bing. I'm going to go ahead and click upload. And for right now, we'll go ahead and pull this image in. I'll say insert. And now we've gone and we created our course. Now we're opening up a couple more things because you're out of the wizard, right? So we have this really cool thing called public access course, guys. And so if you have like a monthly membership, so people are paying like $27 for your membership or whatever, and you want to add a new course to that membership, so you want all of your existing users to see your new course, guess what? You flip a switch. Now, what's cool about this is all the existing members in that membership can see it, but we can also turn around and sell this course as well. Pretty awesome, right? And then I told you about how we're going to sell for you. Well, if I put a category of SEO here, and if I do my tags, this will be like ranking on Bing or something like that. Then what happens is when you create other courses and you also put the category here, SEO, when somebody either gets this for free or buys it, we take that category and that tag and we attach it to the user. And so when a product comes around that they don't have, or a course comes around that they don't have and it matches the tag, then we suggest to them that they purchase this course. So I saw a lot of questions about how that works. That's how that works. Okay, so let's go ahead and click save. All right, here we go. Now I'm going to come over here to this one that says import videos. And I'm going to do a search for rank on Bing. Now what we're going to do is we're going to create a lead generation system. We are not going to sell this. We're going to use this to build a list. I'm going to pull in 20 videos and ranking in Bing versus Google. How to get high rankings on Bing. How to rank SEO. Perfect. Let's say all these are related to Bing, which I think they are. I'm going to say insert selected videos, and it just went and built a whole entire course for me. It pulled in all those videos. It built the lessons, everything. It's all done. Okay, so don't sell this, right? I see all these things. I see this question about what about the legality, copyright issues. Look, YouTube is made to embed videos in your blog and other websites and everything else. That's all we're doing. All we're doing is building a list with our top 10 videos. That's it. Don't sell them. Okay, very, very simple. And I was on an interview with Russell Brunson and Ty Lopez the other day. It was about 3 o'clock in the morning. And Russell says, you guys want to learn how to build a list? You want to learn how to build lists? Do this. Go to YouTube, search for Ty Lopez, download the top 10 videos, and then go into ClickFunnels and build a membership, and then go into ClickFunnels and build a lead capture page, and go out there and build your list, giving away the top 10 videos. So you can do it with influencers too. So Russell Brunson is teaching the same thing that we've had for 3 years, only we've made it automatic. Like that just happened automatically, and it gets even better because I can come over here. Here's the course I just created. I'm going to edit this. And now we're going to go ahead and set the payment type for free. Okay. And I'm going to set value $27. I'm going to click save. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to the dashboard and I'm going to choose my product. And watch this, guys. I'm going to click on these little, I don't know what they are, but they're my favorite icon. And I'm going to click edit. And now you're going to see if that had been a high-res image, your lead capture page would have already been built for you, right? So you don't need to do anything. It's all done. So like I'm going to pull in like this image right here, just so you guys can kind of see what happens when it comes in really with a nice image. That's what you have. So you have the lead capture page all done. You got the course all done. And now you can go out there and build a list. And remember, we have the first course that we can now go and sell. Is this making sense to you guys? So there's some options here. You don't have to mess with forms. You don't have to mess with autoresponder. You don't have to do any of that stuff, right? Instead, all you do is open this up and say, okay, I want to show a thank you page. And by the way, you can build thank you pages in our system. Jimena is going to show you that in a minute. Or if you want to put them in like a sales funnel, like JVZoo or something, you can put that link here. Or the one that I like, that I get the most success with, is I put them right inside the members area as soon as they log in. So they still get an email saying, here's your access details, but they're put in the members area right away. Okay? So if I want to like change the color of the button, whatever, I can do that. It's just a very, very simple editor, guys. Nothing that's going to stop you in your tracks. Very, very simple, right? So we say the top 10 videos to rank on Google. And if I type that in for the product description to start with, then it would have just came in automatically for me. So I would not have done anything, right? So secret number one, guys, do you now know how to create a lead generation system in under 3 minutes? Yes or no? And if anybody enters their name and email on this form, they're going to go in your autoresponder and they're going to go in your membership. And now we got other courses to sell them. So your goal should be to pump as many people in your membership as you possibly can. And you want to have all your products, all your courses inside of EverLesson, because there's so many things you can do with it once you get the members in there. Are you guys getting this? What do you think, Mark? You got any ideas?
Yeah, I got plenty of ideas, Chad. Yeah, I'll be using this myself.
I know, like every time we do this, the affiliates come back. They're like, dude, I had no freaking idea that your platform did this. I'm like, I know, we're so great at building and making things easy, but we're not great at getting word out what it can do, right? Okay, and remember I told you guys at the beginning of the call, I'm like, look, I'm going to show you things that are going to blow you away, but remember, there's not enough time in the day to show you everything this platform does, okay? All right, cool. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come back over here really quick, and I'm going to kind of show you that whole process, okay? So we just set up a free lead generation system. So my friend here, and watch these numbers. I'm telling you, this dude is crushing it. So here's what he does. He says, it's my birthday, and I'm going to give away this training to anybody who comments down below. So he gave over like 1,000 trainings or something like that. And I told him, I'm like, whoa, dude, hold on a minute. Like, let me know before you do something like that, right? Because you asked me for help to monetize. Look, I'm sure everybody loves you, but let's make sure you're getting paid, right? So I come in here and I flip a switch. And here's what I do. Since he's going to put people inside of this course for free, which he usually sells for $497, which, okay, I give you credit for doing that. I went up here and I started advertising his other course that we sell for $997. So I put this countdown timer here. I put these buttons here. I put this banner here. I put all this stuff here, guys, so that when they come in here, let me go back to this one here. When they come into that course, let me show you what happens when they click the banner, and then I'm going to pass it off to my partner, right? So when they come in here, this is what his login page looks like, okay? So let me go ahead and log in as me. They're all excited. It's his birthday. He's giving away his free training. They come in here, and this is a dashboard, by the way. So remember how I told you EverLesson is always selling for you, always selling? Well, look, these are the courses I have access to, and any other courses he has for sale, boom, there they are. Here's my badges. Any updates coming in? I got like the leaderboard here. Anytime any products I haven't left reviews for. See, all this is here when you come in the platform. Are you guys starting to see how you're going to make money with this? Do you see how different this is? We're not just sticking you into a membership and then letting you watch videos or whatever and then letting you log out. No, we're going to do everything we can to get you the sale, right? So I'm going to come in here. Go ahead.
Let's show them the funnels, because now that they see how they can create their course and engage their audience.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there, but I got to show them this one part, and then I'm going to pass it off to you. Okay, so watch. This here, if I click this banner here, guys, this page right here opens up. And I'm trying to tell you, I just showed you how to create a free lead generation system, right? So he pumps the members in, and you want to make sure that you have calls to actions that's going to open up pages just like this, because now they're coming in here and they're buying this course for $997. Do you see how this works? Are you guys having like a light bulb moment? You give people stuff, you get them inside your membership, you make sure you have some more stuff to sell, you let the system do the work for you. Okay, Jimena, I'll pass it off to you, and you can show them how we set all this up.
Okay, perfect. All right, so you guys can just let me know in the chat that you guys can see my screen, and then we are good to go. All right, cool. All right, so I'm going to log into my account. So when you log into your accounts, yeah, I've got courses in there already, but yours is going to look like this. And so if you want to select how to create a funnel for one of these courses that you have, you're going to first go into your membership. You can see that's one of my memberships. Now I'm going to click on the little funnel icon, and now I'm going to come in here and I'm going to build an entire funnel. Now this is my favorite part, because this stuff, when I first started building courses myself about 3 years ago, I paid so much money to have people help me with this stuff, and they still didn't do a good enough job as to what this is going to do in about 10 minutes for me. And there's just a very steep learning curve with you know, the marketing, the emails, the tech, the pages, what all you should have, in what order, making it all work together. It's a big headache. Can you guys relate? Have you guys had like a migraine headache trying to put all that stuff together? So what I'm going to do is, so Chat showed you some sign-up pages that we have inside of EverLesson. You can also come in here, and we've got additional templates that we've added so that you can create sign-up pages. So I'm just going to go into one here and have to give it a title. So I'm going to create an opt-in page. And so I can have an image in the background, or I can have a video that's Chad's daughter there speaking at our event. And I just literally go in here and, you know, make some edits. And then what I can do is I can select a thank you page from the ones I've already saved. I can have my own thank you page that I've got outside of here. Or when somebody opts in, they just sign in directly into my membership. So I'm not going to go into how to edit everything because it's really intuitive and we've got tutorials on it. So I saw a question come in asking how long is the learning curve. I actually learned this system without looking at tutorial videos, and I actually created the tutorial videos for EverFunnels because it was that intuitive that I was able to figure it out just on my own. So I'm going to click save, give people all access, and now I've got my my page saved. And so then I just go in here, I would edit one of my thank you pages, and then I would link it back up to that, and now I've got a sign up funnel. What I'm really excited about though is the sales page funnels and the webinar funnels. So that sales page that Chad just showed you with our client there, that's this theme right here. So I would just apply this theme. It's already applied. So I would just come in here, I would answer a few questions, I would click a few buttons to turn things on and off on the page, and now I have a beautifully done sales page that looks like I spent hours and thousands of dollars with website guys and with designers to create, but in reality it was all done for me. So one of the things that I can do is, like Chad was showing you, when the system asks your members for testimonials or for ratings, if I turn that stuff on and off, it's going to pull that in to my course. So I would just hit save. It's going to add my curriculum on my sales page and then information about the author. Then in here, I just come in, I fill in my benefits and my features. I can turn this option on and off if I want to. I would highly encourage you though to come in here and fill these things out. I can add additional benefits, or I can take benefits off. I can add frequently asked questions. So as you start getting questions from people, it's either things that need clarification in order for them to buy, or their objections. So you definitely want to have frequently asked questions in your sales page so you can answer these things so that it could increase your sales. And if I'm advertising, I want to add my tracking codes in here. I would not be sending traffic to this page unless I'm tracking it. So make sure you do that. Sales copy block. You can see I was in here making some demos, and you can see how this is going to look on the page. I'm going to save that. You have to make sure it's on for it to show up on the page. I'm going to go ahead and save. Okay. And then you can manage your testimonials. I don't have any in there right now, so I'm not going to go into it. But there's my pages. So now I can come in here, and you already saw what the finished product looked like on the previous page. Then I would just come in here. I would update this background image. I would update these headlines. I can turn this logo on and off, and then you can see the whole page here, how it's being pulled in. There's the ratings. There's about the instructor, frequently asked questions, and all that stuff you can turn on and off, right? And I just come in here, I edit it, I add my links, make it look how I want. And the same thing goes for the order form. Then I can look at a live preview, and there's everything there. Now, does that look easy? Do you guys think you're going to save a ton of money and a ton of time if you just have, so you can see my horrible sales copy right there. You can see all of my lessons in here, so people can see what they're getting, but obviously they cannot see the content. They have to pay for that. But it's all automatically pulled in. I mean, even if I just had to create this on the page myself, just because I have so many lessons, this alone right here would take me about an hour at least. So there's that. And then I want to come in here and I'm going to show you my favorite part, because I think for me, I think this is the most difficult part of a funnel, right? Which is your emails. So I'm going to stay with the same theme that I have, because if I have a sales page that looks with this theme, I want to keep all the other pages like that as well. And I'm just going to answer a few questions, and then the system's going to do all the work for me. So I'm going to come in here. I've already filled this stuff out from previous demos I was doing. So you've got my event, and I just put in, you know, my secrets. I'm going to put in my webinar start date. So let's say I'm going to start it on the 9th. I want to create new emails so that you guys can see me create the emails on the fly. Okay. Go ahead and save that. Now it's going to ask me about my order page. So I would just come in here and fill this stuff out. Very simple. I would save that. And now this is the part that I'm the most excited about, because so I've done this stuff on my own when we didn't have this system, and it took me freaking forever, first of all, to figure out what I needed to do, which is this, and then to write the emails was at least another, Chad, I think we spent about 4 hours that day when we were writing the emails for that webinar we did with Steve. And then I had to spend another additional few hours just building the pages and putting it all together. So in total, for me to put together, and I've been doing this for a long time, so if you haven't been doing this for a long time, it probably takes even longer. It took me an entire day just to put all this stuff together. And I had Chad helping me, so that was a nice added bonus. So it takes a long time, but what we did was we created a little survey so that when people, before they get on my webinar, I can ask them questions about where they are and what they're doing. So my course is about LinkedIn marketing. So I want to know, where are you generating your leads? One of the answers I got was that Facebook was the biggest place where they're generating leads. So then that let me know that in my content, I need to pin LinkedIn and Facebook together and talk about how they're different and why LinkedIn is going to be better for them, so I can make my case. But I know that that's the platform that they're on because they told me. So now I had, you know, additional things that I could use in my marketing. I also asked them what they were expecting to get and what niches they were in, so that when I made examples in my webinar, I could relate a little bit better with the people that were on. And then after the webinar was over, I also sent a post survey to them, asking them what they thought about the offer, if they got value from the content, what they thought about the price, why they didn't buy, was the price too high? And it was for a $2,000 program, so most people said that they liked the offer, but the price was too high. So I had a little question in there that says, is it okay if we contact you? And most people said yes. And so what I did, the ones that gave me permission to contact them, I called them up and I offered them a payment plan. And then that got me additional sales that I would not have had if this wasn't in there. And so we also have used a free gift to get people to join your webinar. So this increases your show up rate. Then you can have bonuses when you close out your webinar, resources both before the webinar and after the webinar to engage them and get them to show up and participate. And then we also have the questions and answers. So once I fill in all my information on this part here, and I hit save, now the system wrote all those emails for me, and it's going to pull in those webinar enhancers. So guys, this right here would take you in at least a whole day to put together if you know what you're doing. And and if you don't know what you're doing, then add an additional probably month to that just to figure out the psychology and the marketing and the training that you have to get to learn this kind of stuff. But you can see here that the emails is pulling in my registration page, it's pulling in my secrets. Now I've got my free gift right there to get them to sign up to go to my webinar. So I'm not going to go into the copy, but then you can just easily, come in here, edit your email. And then I would save down here. So when I hit save down here and everything looks good, then I'm going to go into my indoctrination emails. And basically, so once somebody opts in to join my webinar, now I want to make sure they show up. So now I got to send them all this other content to make sure that they show up, that they remember. And this is where I can have my pre-survey. So I believe it's easy. You have your benefits here. There's my gift. Let's see, where did this, I forget where the survey is asked. I think it might be in this one. Ah, there we go. So it's automatically pulling in the link that I put in the previous section for my survey. So and if I didn't, and if I've turned that off in the previous section, then this wouldn't even be here at all. So depending on what you turn on and off, that copy shows up in your emails in the sequence that it's supposed to go out on, that we've used, that we know works, and that we've tested. So you guys have this all done for you. You can actually even go do this for clients, just like we're doing it for that gentleman that Chad was showing you. I mean, it works. He's up to $12,000, $13,000 in just about a week. This stuff works, and it took Chad maybe a couple hours to set up, and we made good money, the client's making good money, and so everybody wins. So once I've got my emails the way that I want them, I just want to click save, and then I'm going to come back over here, and I want to make sure that I've got a replay set up, and then I'm going to be able to write my post emails. So I'm going to close out my webinar a week later. I'm going to write a new email sequence. Now everything's activated, so then I can come in here and I have my post email sequence all ready to go with gifts, with bonuses, with all the different things that I added in there with my replay page. I mean, everything is all completely done for you. And if I want to add additional emails down here, I could do so by adding an extra email, or I can take out some of these emails here. Are you guys impressed? Did anybody fall out of their chair? Because I've never seen a system that pulls in your email sequence and all your pages all completely done for you. Yeah, you guys are saying it's very easy, very complete and comprehensive. Clever stuff. Yep, I thought so too. Now the last thing I'll show you, then we're going to show you guys how you can get into the system today. We're pretty much giving it away, by the way. We've also added an automated webinar. Now, this is to set up webinars so that you can have a recording, and then you would set it up in here, and it would play at certain times so that you can have your leads coming in all the time without you having to do the webinars live. Now, we are live on this call, because we wanted to interact with you guys. But once we have a really good recording, we can just come in here, put that recording in, and just drive traffic to a page and let this webinar play over and over and over and over without us having to be here. So I would just go in and set it all up. Just like you saw on the previous page, I just answer a few questions about what is my offer. I set up my dates, and I set up how I want it to look. For example, when people go to opt in, they can see exact dates or have a recurring webinar. They can see a single time or multiple times. I can control all of this, and then after I have all my settings done, it creates all of my links so that you have all my links here. And I'm going to show you guys. So we were actually using this the whole month of January. So this is our platform right here. So this is the last webinar that we did back on the 30th. And we were doing webinars through our own platform here. And one of the cool things that we have, which is one of these links here that is the holding page. That's the one that we were on. When people join your webinar, see right now I can see your guys' comments and your questions, but you guys can't see each other's comments or questions. So what that did is when I would send a reminder email, 15 minutes before the webinar started, people would jump in here, 5-10 minutes before, and they would start typing in the chat like, hey, is anyone here? And then they'd start having, full-on conversations with each other before we jumped on. So it creates a lot of social proof. I mean, you can see how this is just scrolling. So it was a lot of fun, and we didn't have as many technical difficulties as we've had, especially this week with GoToWebinar. We're just able to get on there, talk with our members, have a webinar, have a great time, and it's a lot more engaging and interactive. So you could do those live, or you could have them automated. So Chad, I'm going to pass it over to you, and you can let them know how they can get into the system and can answer any additional questions that you guys have. Chad, you there?
Yeah. Hold
Okay,
on,
good.
please. Mark, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, Chad.
What are you thinking?
I think it's great. How do you so you've shown us EverLessons and you've shown us ever funnels. How do you kind of tie the two together?
With a click. No, seriously.
So,
Go ahead.
Mark, to answer your question, see up here where it says choose course.
Ah, right. Okay.
So
So you
these
just
are all my courses,
yeah.
and so I can build these funnels out for each one of my courses.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah, I get it.
And then I can access my subscribers in here.
Yeah. If
Cool.
you look in the
that
top
makes
left,
sense.
if you look on the left side, see how it's black, and if you click that little funnel icon, you're in EverFunnels, and then click the little course builder, Jimena, the hat. Yeah. So now you're in EverLesson, right? So we had to do that. If we hadn't broke it up yet, it's too confusing. So now everybody's really liking it. They're like, wow, this is too easy.
Yeah, no, I can see that. I mean, the reason I ask is I'm a complete technophobe. I'll be honest with you. So anything that makes it easy for me is great, you know. And there's an awful lot of people probably watching right now that maybe feel the same, you know. Technology probably, you know, it's kind of difficult for a lot of people. So, you know, making it this easy is great.
Well, and if I can be honest, we didn't used to be this easy, and we got a lot of feedback from our members the last few months, and we did everything we could to really simplify it. So that's why I showed that onboarding process at the beginning, because it is a beast. It's a beast of a system. It will do everything for you. I mean, if you guys think about it, think about all the different tools. If you guys want to list them, they always list out on these webinars all the tools that they're able to replace with this one system.
Yeah, I use a whole host of tools, you know, optimized press and plugins and webinar systems and, you know, you name it. And tying it all together is an absolute nightmare.
Yeah, well, and it's expensive too. So, you know, before I was using Stealth, which is, you know, $67 a month. And then you got to have ClickFunnels. That's anywhere from $97 to $300 a month. And then you've got, you know, like the plugins and the different things. And I have to hire a guy to help me because I have zero design skill. And I have to hire another guy to help me with the tech because I'm just like you on that part of it. So by the time you're said and done, it's been, you know, thousands of dollars, you know, weeks or months of time, and you haven't got all this stuff built out. So with the system, couple hours, you're up and running.
Yeah, let me ask this too, Mark. I'm back in the optimized press days too, and I used to take a lot of PLR material and put it in optimized press, and I built massive lists that way and made a lot of sales. The problem was, I mean, even what you have now, do you know what your members are doing, and are they getting engaged, and do you have like goals and stuff going on? Like, what's your experience with it?
No, you don't. I mean, you know, with optimized press, I mean, I don't actually use their membership tool. I use a separate plugin. But even with that, you know, you don't have all the stats. You're not able to engage with your members. So you can build out a huge site, and I've got huge membership sites myself. You know, I do a certain amount of coaching, but you're never really aware of what those students are actually doing. And you know, you all often worry that, you know, people are spending an awful lot of money with you to teach them stuff, and they're not actually doing anything with that, which is a real shame. So, you know, being able to engage and get them through the process, and, you know, with your gamification and earning points, that kind of thing, you know, it kind of inspires them to move forward.
The other thing that I really want to emphasize that I really think is a game changer, and it's really upset a lot of people that have like page builders and stuff, because I'm taking a different approach, and the experience, the feedback I'm getting from people is they're too overwhelmed, like they're sold on all these amazing features and drag and drop and splitting the cells and all this and that and this and that. But at the end of the day, they don't ever get a page up. And the ones that do get a page up, it's because they have a guy. Everybody has a guy. I have a feeling there's like 3 guys in the world that know how to use all the page builders. And they're like building pages for everybody, because everybody has a guy, right? It's always my guy is going to do this. Yeah. And so people, from my experience, people are not able to actually get their pages up. And so they're not able to run the webinars and build lists. And I'm like, you know what? The whole philosophy was completely different. Fill out some questions. Let me just do it for you. That was it. and you actually are going to have a page up. Like, I think that's going to make a big difference in what we're doing in marketing. I really do. I think things are going to reverse. I think they've gotten too complicated. I think they're about to get a lot easier. The deal we have for you guys today is you're going to be able to pick up EverFunnels, where you can create the lead capture pages, create the sales page funnels, create the webinar funnels. The whole entire email series, I personally wrote that myself. I can tell you it converts very, very well. And the webinar enhancers, which were my 8 secrets that I was going to reveal to you, but I'm losing my voice, which is why I let Jimena do it. But that'll make a big difference in your business too. You'll be able to pick up everything right now for $297. That's all of EverFunnels. But as crazy as it seems, and I'm really kicking myself in the ass for doing this after the feedback I've been getting, is you're also going to get the course builder, the gamification, the monetization, the special themes. Too many options to list. You're going to get both platforms today for $297. You go to the link right there on the screen. I think we just dropped it in the chat. And I just see the questions going crazy.
Yeah, so James is like, what? Is that one time or annual? James, that's one time for both of these. Isn't that crazy? And I know that your next question is probably going to be, are you going to support it after a month? Because that's really crazy. And the answer is yes. We've been around for 3 years now, so we've taken the feedback from our members and created what you see on the screen. I mean, our platform has changed a lot since the day of inception. And that's because we listen to what you guys need, what you guys tell us that makes your life easier. So also, we have a very big Facebook group online. I think we've got about 7,600 members in there. And they, if you ever have a question, you just ask in that group, and there's like 5 people that'll jump on right away and help you. And on top of that, every week, Chad gets on a live webinar with you and answers any questions about the platform, about marketing. We really want you guys to be successful and be like the people that we showed you today in the screenshots, and be able to do this in your business easily with our platform, because you can. But
yeah, we're always listening to you guys and getting better and better and better. Like the feedback I got yesterday, they'd be like, man, there's so many amazing things in there. Is there any way we could get like a notification, an email or whatever with our statistics? So I literally stayed up till like 3 o'clock in the morning and I laid this out. Like, we're always being better, guys. We're always being better. This is not just a launch. We don't really even care about the launch. We just have to do it for development. But no, this will be the #1 marketing platform in the world. I can promise you that. Is there an upsell? Yes. So the auto webinar is the upsell. Okay. So you're gonna get the auto webinar and the did you guys like that interactive green room? Wasn't that pretty cool? Where you can just jump in the chat before the webinar starts. That's a new concept that we started testing. It's working very, very well. You're also gonna get all of EverLesson Pro, which is humongous. Not enough time in this webinar to even talk about it, but I will just go ahead and list off what it is because you guys are pretty sharp. And one thing I wanted to tell you guys, don't let me forget about the importing features, Jimena, with the lessons, because they can handle it. But with the OTO, you guys are going to get a free frontal preview, the countdown timers. You can do time-based offers. You can do quizzes. You can import and export your memberships. You can convert it to any language. There's advanced gamification. You got an affiliate platform. So all of EverLesson becomes an affiliate platform. There's product sequencing, which is just an autoresponder on steroids. And then we have built-in messaging as well. All that is included in EverLesson Pro. Too many options to list. You're going to pick that up for $297 a year, which includes the auto webinar.
And guys, this pricing is only for this launch. And EverFunnels is something that is new that we added to our system. After this, it's going to go into monthly. And for to have everything that you're looking at, that you get to pay one time and one small fee per year, I'm thinking we're going to charge anywhere from $197 to $297 a month. To have EverLesson and EverFunnels, and we can certainly justify it with everything that it does. But right now, this is the launch. This is the introduction into the marketplace, so you guys get a very special price. But after this, you can certainly join. You're just going to pay a lot more, so you might as well just save the money now.
Yeah. So if you guys have questions, now's the time to ask, because we're coming close to wrapping it up. But let me just ask the one question I asked you guys. At the beginning of the call, I asked you, I want you to think about how much money you could make if you went out there and offered these services to your customers and your clients and things like that. So can you guys type in a chat here and let me know how much you think you could make if you were able to go out there and build these pages for your clients and your customers, and you were able to build courses and memberships, and you were able to build free lead generation systems and webinars and auto webinars and write all the emails for them and everything else. How much money do you guys think you can make? And keep in mind, I have local clients myself, doctors, chiropractors, attorneys. I got pastors, coffee shops, restaurants. And usually when I bring on a client, I give them a list of products or services they need to buy. I'm like, go buy this autoresponder, buy Infusionsoft, buy this membership platform, buy this. I give them a list. They come back, they give me logins. I go build everything out. I charge them. I make a lot of money. I make them a lot of money, and life's good. Now we don't have to do that. Now we just build all of this out in our account with our agency program. So let me see how many people are saying how much. Type in the chat here, guys. If you guys play a game, if you guys play along with me right now, I'll give you an amazing strategy that you can use right now to go find these clients and just line up as much money as you want to. But you guys got to tell me in the chat what your goal is. How much do you think you can make with this system? If you had this here to use on your customers, your clients, influencers, I'll give you the target audiences. I'll blow you away here in a minute, but I want you to tell me how much you think you can make. On a monthly basis, how much you can make. Ooh, 6 figures. I like it. I like it. Who else? Keep typing in the chat, guys. More than I make now. Yes, because we made the whole thing easy for you, and I think we're going to make your clients look pretty good. Okay, 67,000 a month. I don't know where that number comes from, but good. You must be able to have something. I should be able to make 20 to 50K per month. Good, James. Good, 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 good. Okay. When you have our agency program, guys, this is what I want you to do. I want you to open up YouTube. I got 3 targets for you. YouTube, Udemy, and lynda.com. Okay? So let's start with YouTube. I want you to type in anything, learn to, how to, whatever. And what these people are doing is you're going to find amazing girls just like this, amazing guys that are putting courses on YouTube. They're putting their whole entire course on YouTube. This one video has 593,000 views. She's got tons of videos over here. One of her videos had over 1 million views. I don't remember which one it was. But you can see that she's hosting all of her lessons on YouTube. She doesn't know anything else. She doesn't know that we exist. There's so many people like this out there. And I try to figure out, I'm like, okay, how is she making money? And I saw this link down here. I'm like, okay, I'll bet if I open up this link, she's going to put me in a webinar. She's going to build a list. She's doing something. No, she wasn't doing anything. So the only thing I can conclude is that she's using AdSense. She's actually losing money, guys. She has a strong following, very professional presentation, tremendous amount of views. She's in a hot market. People will pay her for her videos. They will pay her. Somebody needs to go and create a simple little membership site for her and charge $7 a month. Now I'm going to show you that, right? The minimum potential alone. Let's take those views, 593,470 views. Let's just say 1% of those would pay. That's 5,934 paying members at just $7 a month. Like I'm telling you, right, $7 is the magic number. Like when you go to 8, people pay attention. When you 7 and under, people just like, even if they want to cancel, they're like, I'll get to that this weekend. And then they never do because it's just not worth your time. Like for whatever reason, 7 just slips by the radar, whether or not you like it or not. But if you keep your members in yellow, remember everybody's happy, right? So that comes to $41,538 a month. She's not making that. She's leaving it on the table. I'll take $20,000 of that a month. Wouldn't you guys? Don't you think it's an awesome angle to go to her and say, you know what? You keep doing what you're doing, darling. You're a rock star. What I want to do is I want to get eyeballs to you, and I want to show you all the money you're leaving on the table, and I don't want you to do anything. But if I find this money for you, can we do a 50-50 rev share? Will we do a 30-70 rev share? Whatever you work out with her, okay? Now, here's what's cool. I already showed you how you could take her whole entire channel and you could build a course instantly. And I showed you how you could very easily create a sign-up page for all of her members. So all I would do is I would send her an email or I'd send her a message on YouTube. I'd say, hey, I created this for you. I want you to go ahead and enter your name and email here. This is your own members area because I see you have a strong following. I love your videos. I'd like to help you because you're leaving a lot of money on the table. So go ahead, enter your details here and see what your members are going to see. And then what you can do is just in your description here, tell them that they can get your top 10 videos for free. Guys, you're going to build her a list and you're going to put people in her membership. So we're going to take those videos and we're going to do this. And you know what? She doesn't know this exists. But when you take her videos and you put it behind lock and key, meaning they have to enter their name and email to get access, there's a higher perceived value. You're going to get members in the door. You're going to build her list. And once you do that, we flip a switch inside of our system and now we start making her money, right? We make a lot more money this way. We put countdown timers there. We got the top bar up there. We got banners over here, all kinds of cool stuff going on. We go build her a beautiful sign up page. You guys know we did that in just what, like 3 seconds? Like it's that fast. Okay. Now, how many people are liking that strategy? Type in the chat here. You guys like that? Now look, the potential with what you guys are saying, 20 to 50 a month, 6 figures, all this stuff. Look, this is a very serious offer. This is not a $297 product because I know what you just said, the unlimited potential. I know what the potential is, okay? So there's a very serious offer, but I want to give you one more strategy. In your town alone, you have businesses, you have industrial shops and I have a strong background with industrials. So I'm very, very familiar with OSHA and all their regulations and everything else. And I know OSHA loves systems, right? So you have machine shops, you have welding shops, you have industrial shops, you have coffee shops, you have restaurants, pretty much anybody with any company that has employees. What you're able to do with our system is you can build a whole entire onboarding process. So you can say, hey, I'll build this whole entire thing out. It'll be branded to you. You'll have your logo. We'll put all your terms and policies on there. We'll have your welcome videos. We'll have ways for them to contact the supervisor. And then what's going to happen is instead of having employees or potential employees come into your place of business, sit in a conference room and take all these tests and watch these VHS videos and everything else, here's what you do. I'll give you a form and you'll just tell them, fill out this form, and they can go through this whole entire onboarding process from the comfort of their home. They can take a quiz. You guys will be notified. And then what you could do is you could tell the employee, hey, we'll get back to you. We'll get back to you. It's a new way of onboarding, and the employers love this process. We deployed it in a machine shop. They absolutely love it. Okay? So this is our agency license, guys. If you want to go out there and if you want to do this for other customers and other clients, it's a very, very serious offer. Your company goes out there and sells your services. The pages, the emails, the courses, the memberships, all that stuff, the auto webinars, all that stuff. You sell it for however much you want. If you can get 100 grand with a deal, go do it, right? You have the rights to build out for clients. It's all managed from your online portal. Your clients can have up to 1,000 users, and then you can upgrade at a later date. You have full access to make as much money as you want. After the launch, we're going to raise the price up to $4,997. But if you want to use EverLesson and EverFunnels on your clients, this is the price that you need to pay for it. And I would not wait, because you will watch an auto webinar after this is over with our platform, and you will have to apply, and you will be paying this amount of money. You guys will see this in the members area very, very soon. So it's only discounted today. It's an amazing deal, and the reason why it's an amazing deal is because I just told you exactly how to be profitable with it. And you guys don't know about Jimena, but she is the queen of LinkedIn. Her specialty is generating cold leads and converting them over to buyers. And when I introduced this to her, she's like, oh my God. She's like, you have no idea what you've built. You have no idea how much money we're going to make. So we're already putting together the team that's going to go out there and do this whole process for us, because the system does it all easy, right? And so this was really cool. Remember, you don't have to sell. Just follow my lead, find your target, build that simple little top 10 of their videos, right? Build a beautiful lead capture page, and you can go on Fiverr and they can do the graphics for you real quick for like $5, or you can go on Elance to get that done. Send them that message. And what you want to do, guys, pick like 20 prospects, mail like all 20, spend like 2 hours, use our system. You'll get it down pat. You'll get it to the point where you can bring in VAs. And I promise you, if you send out to like 20 prospects, you're probably going to get a response from 2 or 3. It's a numbers game. But that response, guys, look at the doors that opens up. Not only can you do like a rev share, not only can you like charge them up front, but on top of that, you're going to help them get members, right? So there's so many things you can do. You can help her run the webinars. I'm telling you right now, your whole entire business can change with this one webinar today, guys.
Hey, Chad, there's a good question that came in. He says, does this platform create a website per se for third-party customers, or is the sales page or membership dashboard the website? So I think he's asking, are you asking about like what your clients see when they log in? Because if you have the agency, you get to brand that to you so that they don't see EverLesson or EverFunnels. They just see your name and logo.
Yeah, and that's a really good point, guys. Like, you don't go out there and you don't say, I have EverLesson, I'm going to build all this out for you. As far as your clients know, man, you have some big marketing company and you're going to do all this work for them, and you don't want to deliver it in like 2 days either. You want to tell them it's going to take like 3 weeks for us to build this whole thing out, even though it's only going to take you 20 minutes. You don't tell them that. That's our little secret. This is your business. We're trying to give you a business in a box, and this is as close as I can get. I can't really do anything else for you except go get the clients, and I don't want clients. Good.
Well, we do teach them how to get the clients. So.
What's that?
We do teach them how to get the clients, especially in our group. There's a separate group too for agency holders, and they're always in there. I mean, there's several in there that are making, 6 figures, and they're always in there talking about what client they got, how they got it, what kind of stuff. One of our members recently got GoPro as one of their corporate clients, and he's building out, their membership site. Is he doing the training portal, or what was he doing for that?
I don't know.
I think I did a training portal for them, but I don't know exactly the details, but he did say the other day in there, he went live and said, I got GoPro.
I think what GoPro wants to do is I think they want to have a simple little course to offer people for leads on how to take like video footage and stuff like that.
Okay, that would make sense.
Yeah. So it's a great opportunity, guys. It really is. And the reason why I showed you all those screenshots at the beginning of the call is because of this right here. This is why people are making money with our system, right? So I saw somebody in the group yesterday. He said, man, I just now got into EverLesson. I've already made $2,500. I haven't even drove any traffic or anything.
And you want to show that comment? Do you have it in your screen?
Yeah, let me see if I can get it. That group is like blowing up right now. So that's the other thing.
I can't even keep up.
Yeah, it is the most active group you guys are ever going to see. I'm very, very involved with it. I actually love it. Like I love the Facebook groups. I'm horrible with email, but I love the Facebook groups. Let me see if I can get in there really quick. But yeah, we see stuff like that all the time. You guys will never ever find a group like this. I mean, if I just show you the videos, like just to kind of get an idea, like members are always going live, like they're always sharing things, like it's just insane. Like my phone goes nuts, right? Yeah, it's a very, very active community. I think it's actually worth the price just for the community alone. Like this is really a stupid deal for us. We should not have done it for this price. And I've had all the affiliates telling me that. But if I scroll through here, this guy right here yesterday, he says, I made $2,500 with my course so far. I haven't even ran paid advertising yet. This EverLesson platform is pretty slick. So he sent me a PM. I haven't had a chance to see what he's doing, but we see stuff like this all the time, guys. It's nothing new. So the big thing here is obviously agency. And I want to tell you this too, because I saw a question about, do you provide support? Yeah, we have amazing support. If you come over here, we have a video tutorial library where we're always changing it. I have somebody actually shooting more videos right now, but you could just come over here as soon as it's done loading. There's a lot of videos on this page, but you can just go ahead and choose, whatever it is you need help with, and then we link it to the specific lesson as well. So I know Jimena went and did a lot of these videos herself because she really likes EverFunnels. But if you open this up, as soon as this video, as soon as it populates, it's kind of spinning, you'll see all the different categories. We also have a Q&A session we do every single week. And we started a segment called Monday Night Live. And with Monday Night Live, we take somebody's membership and their funnel and we critique it. We make it better and we kind of use that as an example in the group. So it's an awesome community. It's an awesome platform. It's an awesome opportunity. People are making a lot of money with it. So if you haven't bought agency and if you're on the fence, tell me. I want you to type in the word, if you understand the opportunity and you're on the fence, I want you to type in the word fence on the call here, because what I'm about to tell you is I want to see where you guys are at first. Okay, so fence, 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 fence. Okay, here's the thing. You absolutely need to buy this before this ends. Like, I'll just be honest with you. And I've had members who are like, Chad, I bought it anyways. I should have just listened to you. And they wanted me to give them the deal. And I'm like, I can't. Like, I got to keep true to my word. So look, I told you, you have 5 days before this is over. I'm telling you guys the same thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to bend the rules for you. Okay. Because there's a lot of people that they're on the fence. We're going to bend the rules for you. And then Mark might have some other ideas here. Okay. Because I want to get everybody on this call in, because I know we're changing lives with this. And I showed you in the screenshots, and I'm tired of you guys going after the different loopholes and strategies. And I know that we are the future. Here's what I want you to do. I showed you the target. I know some people are saying, I'm trying to come up with the money right now. I get it. It's a lot of money. It's a big investment, but you can also make a tremendous return. And you should be able to make 10x on your first client alone. Okay. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to take what you have, come into EverLesson, okay? You'll have the account. You'll have the ability to go out there and find these targets, build out those memberships, right? You do it with a simple importer and create that lead capture page. Go line up that client. Use your platform right now to create the mock-up and go line up that client. And you got 5 days to do it. Guys, that's a world with as fast as our platform can go. That's all the time you need. Right? That's all the time you need. Learn just enough to be dangerous, just what I showed you today. You can even watch this webinar replay, even though there's tutorials there and everything else. Go out there, line up 20 prospects, and I promise you, you'll come back with like a 10 grand residual monthly income. How do I know this? Because it's the same thing I've been telling my members for 3 years. And every single time they say, Chad, help me come up with the money. I know you can do it. Tell me what I need to do. And this is the exact strategy I give to people. And you know what they do? They go out there, they find 20 people on YouTube. They build that simple little course. They build that simple little page, and they approach that person and they come back. They say, you know what? I got it. I didn't think I would. I didn't believe it. But yes, you're right. It was that easy. And they always come up with the money before this launch ends. So take us up on the $297 deal, guys. You'll be able to use it for yourself. I've bent the rules. You can go out there and create the little mock-ups and go get the clients. Mark, you have any thoughts?
I think that's perfect. Yeah, I mean, actually having something to show a potential customer is a perfect way of selling to them, you know, because when people don't know what they're buying, it's difficult for them to kind of envisage what it's going to be. But when you can just give it to them and say, well, look, you know, I've done this for you. This is a mock-up, obviously, but I've done this for you, and, you know, you can pay this much, and, you know, it's there ready to go for you. It's perfect business model, really.
Yeah, in my experience, I don't even mention price or anything. I just say, hey, I think this is going to work really well for you. Let's see what happens. I'll check back with you in a couple of days. And then you know what happens? They come after you. When they see something working, they come after you and they drive you nuts. Like when I have like clients in my local area, guys, I'll half-ass things. I won't put a lot of effort into it. I might go throw up a Facebook ad or something, but then I'll go on to the next client, like, because I don't have a lot of time. And so then all of a sudden they're like getting a response, and then they come back at me and they're like bugging me. They're like, hey, everybody's seeing this ad. Everybody's clicking this. People mention this. People mention that. What do we got to do next? I'm like, I'll get to you when I get the time, right? I can't meet with you right now. I'm dealing with other clients. You want them chasing you, guys. And this is the perfect way to get them to chase you. When you start building their list for them and you start building members in a membership that you built for them and you haven't taken any money yet, I promise you they're going to come back and they're going to say, okay, it works. What's the catch? Because this ain't making sense what you're doing. It's a total pattern interrupt, and it works. And the best part is you guys don't have to sell it.
Yeah, I mean, the part I like the most is just being able to, you know, either get these people as clients or partners. You know, there's so many people out there with large audiences that have no idea how to monetize it. They're using some things like AdSense, making hardly anything, where they could just put out a link with a beautiful course that has a higher perceived value. You do a rev share with them. I mean, even if we just done a rev share with Gallon, we'd be at $6,000 right now. You know, so I mean, the money is out there, and those people are easy to find. They're all over the place, and they have no idea what they're doing as far as monetizing their communities.
Yep. So come in, buy the base, get involved with the community and everything else. You guys are going to love this. And, you know, instead of focusing on building your own products right now and everything, focus on making the money for the agency license. Like that alone will change your life, guys. Honest to God, it will. I was going to tell you too, because you guys are kind of advanced. Even though I showed you the long way to build a course, you know, you click a button to create your actual course inside the membership. How would you guys feel if I told you that you could take a simple CSV file or a simple Google sheet, and you can pretty much just paste all your lessons on that sheet, and you can import it in, and your course is built automatically? I forgot to tell you guys that. I meant to tell you that. And that's how we build courses. I was in Phoenix, Arizona, flying back to Vegas, and I took out a notepad and I came up with this course called Group Immersion, teaching people how to monetize with groups. And I pretty much just scribbled it out on paper, and I got back and I plugged it all into a spreadsheet and I just loaded it in. And now when I get the time, all I'm doing is shooting little videos for it. Yeah, look at that. That would be awesome. How'd you forget to tell us that? Because it's sometimes over people's heads. Like not everybody works in spreadsheets and stuff. So I haven't been putting in this presentation. But I can tell based on the fact that you guys weren't lost and you understood things that would be very useful to you. It's probably very useful to Mark too.
Makes perfect sense to me, Chad. I've actually got
Mark,
a spreadsheet with all of my coaching videos in. So yeah, perfect.
What ideas have you
Chad,
had?
We forgot to mention that there's a 3-pay for the agency.
Oh, I didn't know there was a 3-pay. When'd you do that?
I told Karthik to do it last night. Well, let me make sure it's on there, because I told them there's been so many people coming in and wanting to get the agency when we realize it's a, you know, it's a large investment up front. But there is a 3-pay. If it's not on the page yet, it will be. It's $899. You pay it 3 months, so you pay now $899, and then $899 next month, and then the next month. So you guys can get in that way. So you can, for I mean, $900, guys, within 30 days you'd be able to get a client. That I'm not worried about. And also, gosh, what was I gonna say about the agency? Oh, this actually came up in the previous call. You guys can do something called PayPal credit. I don't know if it's called PayPal credit or bill me later. There was somebody that was mentioning that was very easy to do that. So basically, when you make a purchase, especially like if it's a $2,500 purchase, PayPal will allow you to buy that on credit, and you don't have to pay it back for 6 months. So in 6 months, if you took any sort of action, you will more than have made your money back too.
Somebody asked for a PDF on the strategy that I just told you with the YouTube thing. That's actually not a bad idea. And that wouldn't take me very long to put together because it's actually pretty easy. Would that help you guys? Like, I don't have it. I just see somebody ask that question. Would that actually help you guys? That would be a blessing. Really? You guys couldn't do it though unless you had the, here's what I'll do. If you guys do it, I'll put it in the group because my other members could use it too. I'll put it in the group. So if you guys come in today, I'll take the process I just showed you in the webinar and I'll put it in the group. We need a Chad brain dump. You don't want a brain dump from me, dude. You don't have enough time. I'll brain dump stuff in the group all the time, guys. Like I'll drop strategy after strategy. I'll be on live just to talk to you about my amazing cup of coffee in the morning. And then all of a sudden we'll come up with an idea together. It happens all the time. And it drives Miss Jimena nuts because she's like, you need to sell, sell, sell. Like quit giving, sell, sell, sell. I'm like, it's just me. Like I just want to help people. There we go. All right, I'll put that together. That'll be very easy to do. That won't be hard to do. So come into EverLessons, come into the group, and I'll put together that PDF. I think that's a great idea because I have people in my group that, you know, they don't have the money for agency either, but if I give them that strategy and they can go out there and line up that client, yeah, that's a good idea. So thank you for doing that. And I'll definitely do that. And I'll send it to Mark too.
Thanks, Chad.
Awesome.
Sure.
Awesome. What else? Let's see. Do you offer as part of your support and training how to create your own course? Do you guys know how to create a course or not? Type in the chat here. How many people have experience creating courses? All right. All right. You guys are going to think I'm setting all this up. I'm not. I'm just kind of, that's why I said I want you guys engaged so I can see where you're at. If you're newbies, here's what I'm going to do. If you guys come in today, here's what you got to have, okay? And look, you're going to see that I actually use this, okay? Inside here, I created this amazing training. It's a 3-part series called Simple Course Creation. Simple course creation. If I give this to you, this teaches you how to, well, I've got a really cool secret where we can just build a course using somebody else. We can use somebody else who's been very, very successful building their course. We can use it as inspiration, and we can pretty much build a course that fast. It's inside of here. It's called Simple Course Creation. So in my opinion, you got to have 3 things. First of all, you got to know how to create simple little videos. So I will include simple video creation. It's a 3-part series. I'll include simple course creation. And since I have it on the screen here, I'll also include simple Facebook ad creation. Now, I've got something very, very advanced called membership mastery. If you come into agency today, I forgot this. Here's what I'll do for you. Okay, if you come into agency today, I'm going to give you your own agency theme. This is a WordPress theme. And I've got simple instructions that teach you how to install this, how to get your own domain, how to come up with your company name, how to install this on your server. So now people can come to your site, and you can use all the graphics here. You can change them out, whatever you want to do. People come to your site, and they're going to sign up for your services. And not only that, Membership Mastery comes with your own webinar. Now you can use my recorded webinar, or I'll give you the slides, and you can record your own webinar. How's that for a deal? How's that for a deal? So that's agency. And then everybody that comes into the base offer, which is EverLesson and EverFunnels, I'll give you simple video creation, simple course creation, and creating your first Facebook ad. How's that for a deal, Mark?
That sounds perfect, Chad. Yeah, that's great. I mean, you know, most people know how to put a course together, but for those that are kind of new to the business, you know, it's really helpful.
Yep. I'll make it very, very easy for you. And whoever purchased yesterday, send me an email to chat@chadnicely.com. I'll get you hooked up. How's that? Now who's in? So now you guys got a lot of reasons to come in, pick up the PDF, pick up those 3 courses, go out there, line up your first client, and come back and say, okay, Jimena, you got to let me in, darling. You got to let me in. You got to let me in. Like I go out there and make the money. My email is chat@chadnicely.com, just like it sounds. Can you explain again what this agency thing is? So everything we showed you on the webinar today, if you want to go out there and if you want to go build for clients like this right here, right? Because she'll pay you. You can make a lot of money with her. You have to have the agency license. That's it. Anybody, customers, clients, you guys can go out there. Look, here, you want an amazing strategy? Here's another one, right? Because I can tell you guys are thinkers. Go out there and set up a Facebook ad. Target businesses. Say, I'm going to teach you how to generate leads for your business. I'm going to do it for free. Do you think you're going to get a monster response to that ad? Of course you are, right? Of course you are. And when they see the quality that you can create and how fast you can create it, oh my God, you guys are going to have so much business, you're not going to know what to do with it. Now, these are the kind of strategies that I'm dropping every single day. And it only takes one key strategy that you guys like, that you're passionate about. And trust me when I say your whole entire life changes. And I'll also say this, it usually only takes one introduction to one person that changes your whole entire life. I would love to be that person for you. And I would love to have you be one of those screenshots at the beginning of this call. Is that cool? If we don't pay for the webinar upgrade now, how much will that's going to go to 290, that's going to go to 497. We're going to have a webinar in our auto webinar platform where we will be selling that, and I have it on the slide there. We will be selling that for $497 a year. So don't wait. Save the $200 right now. That's a no-brainer deal. Like, it's a stupid deal. Like, I get mad every time I put this slide up. I start having regrets. Like, I'm not a guy to regret, but every single time I go through this presentation, I start having regrets. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, everybody's going crazy. Like, this is a stupid price. You won't see it again. Like, we can't do it again. Okay, let's see. All right, perfect. I'm gonna go sign up. Okay, is that an agency license you provide? That sounds like more fun. Yeah, it is fun. It is fun. Like, if you could do this much work in like that fast, and it's our secret, guys. Nobody has to know what it is you're doing. Let them think you're using ClickFunnels and you have a company, a marketing company of 20 people. Like, let them to believe that. They don't have to know any different. Oh, and let me tell you this too. You guys, the reason why you're getting this amazing deal is because you're involved in this marketplace. Think about it. Like, you're on Mark's list and everything else. So, you know, you may hear about an offer here and there, or get invited to webinars and stuff. You guys get amazing deals. But when you get outside of this marketplace, I'm telling you right now, the real world looks at this stuff and they go, are you kidding me? You can take a video and like put people over here on the call. Like, they don't know what a webinar is. They don't know that you can use Facebook to generate leads. They don't know what a course is. They just don't know, guys. And so, you know, and you're familiar with it. So it's no big deal to you, but to the rest of the world, they will pay you for these services. Trust me. They will fall out of their chair when they see what you have to offer. I'm interested. So the pro version includes EverFunnels and EverLesson. So the base version is $297. You're going to get both EverLesson and EverFunnels for $297. And then the pro version, you're going to get our auto webinar and EverFunnels Pro for $297 a year. And then the agency is our high ticket item, which I can see a lot of people are on the fence with agency. Agency is awesome, guys. It is so awesome. Sweet. All right, let me make sure. Do we got everything else? I'm going to organize my money sources and get in shortly. James, you got 5 days, man. Hit the ground. Hit the ground running. Like, I'm telling you. Look, guys, your biggest obstacle is just lining up your first sale. And something happens, something clicks. As soon as you get that first sale, I'm telling you right now, it's a mindset thing. It's a mindset thing, and you go, oh my God, I can't believe they just bought. I can't believe how easy that was. I'm going to go do it again. But this time, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do 10x what I just did, and now I should be able to get 2 or 3 sales, right? Guys, I'm telling you right now, because I remember those days, and this is what I tell my coaching students. This is what I tell my members. Getting that first sale is a mindset thing, and something will snap, and your whole business will change. James says it'll be today. Good for you. With agency, what is the webinar price? Do we need 1 license per person we set up funnels for? Do we need 1 license per person? No. Your license allows you to have how many clients, Jimena?
20.
20 clients.
And then once you get over 20 clients, which if you've done this right, you've got 20 clients that you're hopefully rev sharing with, and you guys are they have a large community. Once you have 20 clients, you can contact us and you can upgrade for more.
Yep, exactly. Let's see. Let's see. I just forwarded a copy of email from Karthik purchase EverLesson funnels so you can provide the bonus offers. Yes, perfect. Perfect. Yes. If you're in, type I'm in. If you're in, type I'm in. Just on the base version right now. I'll ask you about agency here in a minute. But if you're in, I want you to type the words I'm in. Good. I'm in. Jan says I'm in. James says I'm in.
Just jump in on the 297 deal. They can just grab the base option, yeah? Yeah, so they could just jump in here. They could get the base option, and then if they can find clients, or if they can get a mock-up together, then they could upgrade within 5 days.
Yes. Here's what we'll do, guys. I'll focus on this. You guys come in on the base offer. If you guys want to go out there and line up these clients, matter of fact, I'm going to get my group focused on it too really quick, okay? You'll be a part of the group, and so you'll be involved in that whole strategy, right? And you can focus on it, and you got 5 days to go out there and line out that client. And now, well, with Jimena putting that payment plan on there, I didn't know that was there. Now you're in a really good shape, right? Because you just need to come up with the first payment, and then you go line up those clients.
So they could do that as well then, Chuck, could they? So they come in on the base option, they could look for a client in 5 days, and they could still use the 3-pay option for the agency?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I believe in this strategy, guys. That's why we're really trying to get you in. I know what it can do, and I know what businesses need. And I wish I wasn't building platforms, because it drives me nuts, because I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is so easy. It's like stealing candy from a baby. So I'm telling him, I'm like, we're going to put together a team. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. She's like, no, we're not. You're already spread too thin. I'm like, come on, this is so easy. She's like, yeah, but eventually, I want to enjoy life with you, and I want to travel. I want to have fun. I don't want to work 24/7.
This one I'll allow, but that's it.
Yeah, look at this. This person's asking me, why don't you use your platform? That's so funny. I use my platform so much.
You do it. Did you just see all his courses?
Yeah. Yeah, the 3 bonuses I just gave you are hosted in my platform. What is the difference between EverFunnel Pro and agency? Okay, good question. EverFunnel Pro allows you to have an auto webinar for yourself. And you're going to have all of the EverLesson Pro features in your account. Okay, now, if you take everything that we covered, we just had somebody else come in. If you take everything we covered with EverLesson and EverFunnels, okay, and the Pro features, guys, if we take all of those things and we want to use them on our clients and our customers, you need to have agency. Hope that clears it up. Then you can go out there and you can build for 20 clients. Start out with 20 clients. If you guys max out 20 clients, you should be at 6 figures a month so very easily. And if I was you, I'd go for the rev share. I would go for the rev share, man. And all you have to do is just set it up, prove that it works. They'll come to you. Yeah,
you're not actually selling anything, are you? I mean,
no.
If you're just offering to split the profit, profits that they don't actually have right now, then it's a no-brainer, isn't it?
And so many good things come from this when you're actually just you're just taking action and putting the efforts in. I had one guy, he went out there and did this, and he was all gung-ho. And he went and he built out, all these little mini courses, and he built out the lead capture pages or whatever. And then for whatever reason, he didn't follow through. He was mailing them, he was messaging them, but then he didn't follow through when they were interested. He was just like, I don't know how to negotiate them. So what he did though, was he started shooting videos, teaching the strategy. And guess what he started doing? He started selling his services that way. It was crazy. I'm just like, you know what? Good things come when you just take action, guys.
Absolutely.
That's all I can say. It just comes, right? Let's see. I mean, why do you use GoToWebinar? Okay, so we are not a webinar platform, and we will never be a webinar platform. That's technology I don't even want to deal with. But what we are is this here is an auto webinar. This is just a video, but it's made to look like a webinar platform. Does that make sense?
And that's the one on the screen though, Chad, not the one we're doing here.
Right. This one here on the screen, I think Jimena probably showed this to you guys. We did everything we could to make our auto webinar platform look like a real webinar platform. And it'll convert well for you guys, right? So if we were doing this today, if this is what you were seeing, who asked that? I don't remember who asked that. That would mean that you were not watching a real webinar, but you guys are watching a real webinar today. Unless you're watching the replay. Yes.
But with the auto system, I mean, you can plug that into any sales funnel, can you? And it can be working for you 24 hours a day.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. And that's what you're going to see after this launch. When you log into EverLesson and EverFunnels, you're going to see a section that we have for recommendations. And the first thing we're going to have is our agency program. It's going to be on an auto webinar. And then we're going to have our pro program. It's going to be on an auto webinar. And then we're going to have Jimena's training. It's going to be on an auto webinar. So yeah, we built it first for our own use. We build these tools first for our own use. And then everybody goes, wow, how'd you do that? Can I do that? And then we're like, I mean, when we were running, when Jimena showed you the green room with the, where you wait for the webinar to start and you can join the chat on the side, we've been running that for a month. Everybody has been going nuts. They're like, how do I get this? How do I get this? We weren't going to sell it. And then, the response was so tremendous. We're like, okay, we'll offer it. And that's usually how it goes with everything we have. And that's what happens when you actually use your own stuff. People see you using it, they get excited. Let's see, I got in at the base level and I just purchased the pro offer. So I'm in at that level now. Do I need to send that to you as well via email to qualify for additional bonuses? Yeah, go for it. Cool. All right, more people are coming in. So we're doing good here. We're answering you guys' questions. 50-50 deals is like saying, who pays me when it works? Who would say no? Yeah, no. They don't say no, guys. Especially the bonus I just gave you. I'm giving you the webinar that will basically sell them for you. I'm going to say, hey, look, you're leaving money on the table. Here's what I can do for you. That's going to be the message you're able to convey to them. Right? They'll be blown away with what you have to offer. This is all new to them. It's all new. And remember, they don't have to know how you do this. They just need to know that you're going to get them results. And I know for a fact you can get them results. I know it for a fact. Right? And what's so cool about this, guys, is, usually if you go out there and you're selling SEO or reputation management or something like that, those clients are they're hard to find and they're saturated because everybody's doing the same thing. Well, nobody's doing this, and it's so very easy to open up YouTube. You don't have to have some fancy software or anything. You guys can do this as soon as you get off the call. So who actually is going to do this as soon as they get off the call? Because I don't know about you, when I get off a webinar, I'm pretty excited. I'm like, I'm going to work right away, right? Right away, I'm going to do this, so I know how you guys feel. But the difference is this is easy, and you guys are going to get results. Oh, look at that, Jimena.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of me's in there.
That's a lot of me's. Yes, that's what we want you to do. Absolutely. Yes. Let's see. Can we use it in other languages? Hungarian, Russian. So what you'll do is if you have the pro feature, every single language that we use, every single word we have in the platform, you'll just need to convert it. You'll just say, where we're calling it a webinar, whatever the word webinar is in Russian, you'll go ahead and replace it. And so if you are in Hungary or Russia, if you're Hungarian or Russian, oh, wow. The sky's the limit for you, because you should be able to offer something that nobody else in that country has. And especially, they're not going to find a platform like this that's in Hungarian or Russian, right? So yeah, if you're in foreign languages, pick up the pro feature. You guys will kill it. It's Friday, and I'm going to see this through until I get my first sale. Good. That's what I want to hear. That's exactly what I want to hear. You guys are going to see me live after this webinar is over inside the group. So make sure you get into the platform, click that join the group, and then watch. I'm going to go live, and you guys have inspired me. And I'm like, you know what? I know what I have to say to my members. So you'll see me do my live in there. And yeah, we're on a good track here. This is awesome.
He will do that in about 30 minutes because I need him for something before he does that. Just FYI.
In your agency example with the YouTube sewing membership, the projection was for 6,000 members. The agency license was for 1,000 members per client. What is the cost to cover the extra? I don't even want to tell you the cost because it's stupid. But my partner has it at $47 for another 1,000 members. And so if I was you, I would pass the member cost off to your client. I'd be like, okay, look, we got your first 1,000 members or whatever. So your next 1,000 members, I'm going to charge you $2 per member, right? So you're going to make $2,000. We're going to charge you $47. It's not going to be that way for long because it's just stupid. On our part, it's just stupid, right? But let me show you something else. This will wake you guys up. So I was really like looking into this myself, and I typed in how to play guitar, and I came across this Tony guy, right? And he's paying for ads. He's right here, how to play guitar. And I opened this up and I saw he had a workshop in his description, right? I've really been researching this, guys, because I know there's so much money to be made here. I'm like, okay, Tony knows what he is doing. He's paying for ads. Watch the guitar workshop. I was curious to see if he had courses, and I clicked it, and guess what happens? Tony's going to put you in an auto webinar. Do you see this? This is what I want you to do for that sewing chick. Now, don't go after the sewing chick because I think every one of my members is going after her now. But you can type in anything. You can type in how to, learn to. Matter of fact, if I come over here and there was a member that went live just 2 days ago, yesterday. His name's Ray. Let me see if I can find him. And he went and found like 20 clients. He's doing exactly this. And in the video, he was showing that he was going after this girl that teaches Spanish. Here, right here, right? So Ray's talking to the group. You can see a lot of interaction happening here, 26 more comments. Like, we get a lot of love in our group, guys. And he was sharing, let me turn him down. He was sharing what he did. He's like, okay, I found this girl on YouTube. She's got 2 million views on this one video. And I went into EverLesson and I created a course for her. And here's the login page he created. He's like, and now he's going to message her. He's going to message her today. And he's going to give her her course. You see this? This is awesome, right, guys? So I'm not just telling you things, like we're actually out there doing these things. It'll work for you guys. It will absolutely work. Oh, and by the way, when you join the group, everybody here, we gave Ray, so Jimena is an expert with cold traffic. She uses LinkedIn to generate leads and then convert leads over to buyers, okay? So she knows how to convert cold traffic, and there's a certain way, there's a certain script you want to use. So we gave that script to Ray, and he mentioned in the video, he said, I got the script from Jimena, and so everybody in this group started saying, where can I find that script? Where do I find that script, right? And so I went and posted that script right here in the group. So when you guys join EverLesson, make sure you join the group, look for Ray's video, and you can see that the script is sitting right here inside that chat. Now you guys have a lot of reasons to take action and join what we have here today. Okay, what do you think, Mark?
I think that's cool. I think Ray's going to be very, very popular in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, he's already popular, though. You know why? He's the one that went out there and lined up GoPro. Every time I turn around, yeah, he's like, I just lined out a $20,000 deal. He's got a meeting with Coke. He's got a meeting with Pepsi to do both of their onboarding processes. Like, he's always out there doing this.
Excellent. How long's he been doing it?
Ray's been with us since the start. So he's been with us like almost 3 years now. He comes to all of our events. We do a lot of events and stuff. Yeah, he's very, very active with this. As a matter of fact, here's something else. Ray went and hired a bunch of VAs, and he trained the VAs to use our platform. And so what he did was he went and put together packages. And I don't know the price of his packages, but I think for like $50 or something, don't quote me on that, you just give him your spreadsheet, and then he just goes and builds out the whole entire course for you.
Hey, Chad, I just thought of another bonus. I can't believe we haven't mentioned this before, but we have an event in Las Vegas on March 8th. So when any of you guys that are here right now, when you guys purchase through Mark, we're going to give you a free ticket to that event. It's a 3-day event to come hang out with us and learn how to implement all the stuff in your business. So make sure that once you purchase, you email us, you let us know, because then you can come to our event too.
Yeah, that's called leads on demand.
We normally charge for that event, but I'm going to throw that in for free. If that's okay with you, Chad.
Yeah, that's called leads on demand. Yep, you guys definitely want to be there. Leads on demand. Man, I'll tell you what, I don't know anybody that puts on webinars like this. But see, that's what happens.
I know, we've been here a long time.
Yeah, well, when they get engaged and they ask a lot of questions and stuff, we got to make sure that we provide the, we want to be a benefit to you guys. We want you to walk away from here. We want you to be inspired, pumped up, but more importantly, we want you to get results.
Hey, Chad,
yes, sir.
Somebody, say somebody buys the base package today, and they go out and they're looking for agency clients. How long realistically do you think it would take them to actually find just one client and make some money?
I don't think it would take long at all. The onboarding process, sometimes there's like a board involved, or sometimes you have to wait for the owner to get back. Sure. Sometimes they don't always understand. But when you go after somebody like on YouTube, and if you think about this, guys, look, write this down. Bloggers, podcasters, speakers, coaches, social media influencers, all of those people, anybody in the digital marketing world, all those people have a need for what you have. Okay, and if you give up front and you show that it works, because that's not a lot of effort on your part, they come back at you. If they see something working and they haven't put any money, they come back at you, right? But this thing with Udemy's pissing everybody off, and they're taking their money. And a lot of people on Udemy are not very happy. And so what I suggest that you guys get focused. If you want to go after local businesses in your area, then focus on that. And you guys want another strategy? I'll just keep dropping it and you find the one that works for you. Put together a meetup group in your town. And if you want to pack that meetup group, you tell everybody that brings a associate, a guest, like another business owner, that you'll set up a Facebook ad for them for free, right? Because that's going to take like 2 minutes. Set up a $5 budget or whatever, and it's done. And you'll pack your meetups. And then when you have people there at your meetups, guys, you start introducing things like this. Very, very simple, right? And when you say to them, here's another thing. I'll give you a free lead generation system at the meetup. Do you think that you're going to have all the business owners in that town at that meetup? And I'm here to tell you, you will. And I know this from experience, right? So if you want to focus on business owners, do the meetups. If you want to focus on YouTube, then forget about Udemy. If you want to focus on Udemy, then learn how to convert that one person, and then you're going to rinse and repeat. Whichever strategy you go after, and I know them all, focus on that one, get laser focus, because once you dial it in, you just keep doing the same thing over and over and over, and you don't have to figure it out anymore. And I seriously think that if it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon for me, I seriously think that if I got on this call and if I identified 20 prospects, and if you're going to spend an hour learning the platform, and then once you learn it, you're going to spend a couple hours building out your first 5 funnels or whatever, make that a goal. Set yourself, take out a piece of paper, guys, and say by 6 o'clock tonight, I want to have 5 funnels done. If you want to know how we're able to be so productive in our business, it's because that's what we do. We give ourselves goals. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to watch TV. I'm not even going to eat lunch or whatever until I have this done. And I better have it done by this point, or I'm going to beat myself up. And if I do get it done, I pat myself on the back. I'm like, wow, good job, right? That's how you become productive. That's how you take action. That's how you get results, right? So give yourself a deadline. Say, I'm going to reach out to 5 people, and I'm going to see what comes of that. But at the bare minimum, your goal should be reaching out to 20 people. And if you get just 1, you're off to the races. But I'm telling you, you may be surprised. You might get into a niche where they're like, you know what? I've been seeing this. I've been seeing Tony do this. Like, think about it. If we typed in how to play guitar, and what I could do is I could shoot a simple little video or a document, and I could show what Tony's doing. I could be like, look at what Tony's doing. Like, Tony has this link, and then it opens up here, and he's putting you inside this course. I could set all this up for you. And they're going to be like, I've been seeing that. I was wondering how they did that. And you can do that for me? You guys understand? Like, you just got to get a little creative. You just got to take action. And this is what we do. And we get monster results in our business.
Hey, Chad, could you, I mean, you could also contact vendors, couldn't you? I mean, you know, like myself, I have a lot of courses which have been released. I no longer do anything with them. I mean, if somebody came to me and said, well, look, you know, I put your whole course inside this membership area. Do you want a rev share? I said, yeah, why not?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And if you do approach the people on Udemy, they don't have to take down their stuff. They can leave it up. And now you guys, you know, you have the auto webinar thing that you can go deploy on their funnel and everything like that. Just tell them, say, look, you have your $200 course over here on Udemy, but Udemy's selling it for $10. Let me show you how to put it in this platform here, where we're going to be able to sell more of your courses. And then I'll help you like set up a webinar and everything too, right? And they're going to say, what's it going to cost me? Well, nothing. I'll do the marketing for you. Why don't we just do a split? Why don't we just do a rev split? Why would they turn that down? If you fail, they're not out anything. If you win, they're going to win. Like, why would they turn that down? And you just got to get your first one, guys. And the reason why I say the first one is all you have to do is get dialed in a little bit, and you got it. You got it. And when you do get dialed in a little bit, you do everything you can, guys. You bust ass for that person. They become your best friend. And then you know what you do? You turn around and say, would you do me a favor? I'm just getting started. Could you shoot me a video on what your experience has been working for me? And then the next people you approach, you now have an amazing testimonial that they can relate to that's in their niche and marketplace. And they're going to say, okay, you know what? He's saying Chad's the man. I'm going to give him a shot. That's it. All you got to do, guys, is just build the foundation and you're off to the races. And we have spent so much money for the last 3 years building out this platform so that you're able to actually go out there and provide these services without the technical obstacles. I'm on the fence. Can you explain? Can I start doing it with 297? Yeah, come into the 297 program and go out there, and you're going to create a mock-up, and you want to go out there and find these clients. You come on a 297, that allows you to build out your own courses, your own memberships, everything else, okay? You have that no matter what. I'm trying to help you guys come up with the money to buy the agency. Will you provide us a final list of all the bonuses for the different levels? Sure. Yeah, it's not really that hard, right? So if you buy at the 297 level, so Jimena, you gave the live event for the 297 level?
Yeah, basically anybody that purchases through Mark, we're gonna invite you to our live event here in Vegas as well.
Okay, so there's a live event in Vegas that we're gonna be doing called Leads on Demand. So we're gonna focus on leads, okay, that's the first thing. The second thing is, because you guys said you needed help creating courses, I just said that I was going to give you simple video creation, simple course creation, and creating your first Facebook ad. Okay, so I threw in those 3 bonuses just to help you guys today. And then on top of that, I said after I get off this call that I would go and create a PDF showing you how to use what you just purchased to create a simple little mock-up and go out there and line up prospects so that you guys could come up with the money for agency.
Yeah, so you guys get all that at the 297 level. You get EverLesson and EverFunnel, so you can create the funnel I showed you and the emails I showed you also. The main difference in the pro version, which is the 297 a year, which you don't have to worry about right now if you just want to come in on the front end, the pro version gives you the auto webinar, and it also gives you all the pro features, like the gamification, I believe, is on that too, right, Chad?
Yes.
Yeah, so, but don't worry about that. If you just want to come in on the front end, build your course, learn the system, like Chad said, by 6 p.m. today, or depending on your time zone, wherever you're at, the next 5 hours, just build a course, build a funnel, go reach out to some people that have audiences. That's it. You're done.
Yeah,
And you get to come to our event, and all the bonuses he just listed. So just come in at the $297 level, get familiar, and then once you got somebody that's interested, then at that point you'd want to upgrade. And if you have that before Tuesday, you get to come in at the special pricing.
Yeah, and for agency, when you guys purchase agency, I'm also going to give you that agency WordPress theme that you can use for your own company, and I've created a webinar that you can use with your agency theme as well. So you can use my recorded version if you don't want to record your own, but if you do record your own, you're going to do so much better. So I'll give you the slides too. Can you post link to the event in Vegas? Is there a discount for room rates? We'll have all that stuff here shortly. Yeah, so just to kind of let you guys know what we do a lot of events in the Vegas area, and we run what are called preview events. So we run events to the public, and then we basically sell them to this event that Jimena just gave you guys the bonus for. They usually have to pay to be at this leads on demand event that you guys just got a free ticket to.
Yeah, guys, it's a 3-day event. It's an intense event. I mean, you're going to come out of there. If you're having fun on this webinar, and I know you are because we haven't lost anybody. You guys are asking a lot of questions. You get to spend 3 days with us and really, learn everything that you need to have success in your online business, and we'll help you put it together too at the event as far as getting leads and all the marketing strategies that we have. So it's a really, really good event.
But you guys have to make a deal with me, okay? Because look, I didn't know she was going to do that. I didn't know that we were going to have anybody from this marketplace here. So I need you to kind of play along at that event, because remember what I just told you, when you get outside this marketplace, when we get to real businesses and real people, when they see this platform, guys, it's not going to be like $297. We're going to be selling like a $10,000 platform, because that's what it's worth when you get outside this marketplace and the services that we can provide. Okay, so you guys are getting an amazing deal. I just need you to kind of keep that under wraps if you're at our event. Is that cool? I want to make sure that's cool. Okay, good. Good. Otherwise, we'd have had a mutiny on our hands. Does agency include—
you guys did not talk about this webinar or what you paid at all at that event, because that's where we sell our high ticket items and our high ticket coaching and stuff. So don't mention none of that. But it'll be a really great value for you too, because people pay to come to this event, and if they want additional help, then there's upsells for that. There's a really good question that came in about the agency, if it includes everything in Pro, and the answer is yes.
Yeah, and the people that are going to this event, guys, they're paying $297 to be there. So think of it this way: you just got a whole entire free platform for the price you pay for the event. Okay, mum's the word. Your secret is safe with us. Good. Yeah, you'll like us. We're fun in Vegas. We have a lot of fun. Cool. Yes, guys. I feel like I'm wasting your time. I feel like y'all have a goal, and I want you to meet that goal. And I get to go pick up my daughter 3 hours away, and I really want to have that PDF done before I leave. So, Mark, any last thoughts?
I think you pretty much covered everything, Chad. I mean, one thing that I would say is, the base offer at $297 is a one-off payment. Whereas if you took up with, say, ClickFunnels, for example, and you wanted all of the features that are built into this package, then it's going to cost you that each month, isn't it?
ClickFunnels is monthly. Man, if I was ClickFunnels, I'd be shaking in my boots right now.
I'm pretty sure it's $297 a month, isn't it?
It is.
I forget the name of the package, but yeah, something like that.
It is. And my goal, guys, just so you know, I mean, we're friends with them and everything. It's cool. But my goal is not to be a ClickFunnels. I don't want to. I don't believe in the philosophy of building pages like that. And you know how I know this? I had another page builder I launched called InstaBuilder years ago. And you know what I found? I still use InstaBuilder to this day if I need a page builder. I found a template I was happy with, which was pretty much headline, video, button, maybe Facebook comments at the bottom. And I just keep cloning that page over and over and over and over and over. And I don't go in there. I don't change it. It works. I don't add to it. I just change the background, I change the headline, I change the video, and I'm good to go. And it was that philosophy right there that we said, you know what? We know how to create a page builder that people are going to actually use and they're going to get results with. So we're not trying to be a ClickFunnels. There's enough page builders out there. Our concept is totally unique, and I believe that we're going to be able to get you guys more results than anybody else can. Okay, good. So we just had another agency holder come in. Mark, you got some action takers on your call, buddy.
That's excellent.
That's good. Awesome. 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 Where are you at, Mark?
I'm in the UK.
Okay, so no chance you could be at our Vegas event.
Do you know, I've never been to Vegas, chat. It's something that I'd very much like to do.
No, it's fun. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Okay, guys, last call. Any other questions before we wrap it up? People are still coming in. People are still coming in. You know why? You know why you guys are coming in? Because we were able to spend more time with you guys, and we were able to find out what you needed. All the other webinars were like, okay, got to get off, got to go to the next one, got to go to the next one. Like, we just get to hang out with you guys because you're our last webinar for the day. So I'm just like, okay, what's going to help you guys? What other bonuses do you need? Let's get you in our event. You guys are just lucky. Cool. Can we do the YouTube strategy with $297? If yes, how? Yes, you can. So come in $297, and you're going to be able to build a course very quickly. You're going to be able to build a lead capture page. How about this? If I just shoot a video and if I shoot it over to Mark, would that help you guys? If I just shoot a video where that's all I'm talking about, and I do a quick little demo, if I find a search on YouTube, I create the little course, and I create the little capture page using the $297 version, will that help you guys? Everybody that's on the fence, will that help you? Okay.
Oh, tons of yeses coming in. Oh my gosh.
See, you guys got to tell me what you need. I'm a man with many resources, but I don't know what you need. Help me out here, Mark. Like, I'm trying to figure out your group because you see these comments?
Yeah, well, I mean, if you could do something like that, Chad, and I mean, if you drop that over to me, and I'd just be able to demonstrate just how easy this is to do. I mean, you know, there's a lot of guys on my list that, you know, maybe they're kind of unsure about contacting people in the first place, you know, cold calling, that kind of thing. But I guess with the YouTube process, it's really a case of just sending out an email, isn't it? I mean, you're not selling anything. You've put together something for them and you're just showing it to them. You know, if they like that, then there's a very good chance that they're going to talk to you about sharing revenue. So basically they come to you.
Do you agree with me that this is a numbers game?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, not everybody you contact is going to get back to you, but some will. And it only takes one. You know, you make that first dollar online, as they say, and everything from that point onwards is just scaling upwards because you've proven to yourself that you can do it.
Here's what I'm going to do. I just thought of something. Here's what we're going to do, Mark. The first person that goes out there and closes that deal, and I don't care if you've already purchased the agency or if you're on the $297 level, I'm going to discount your agency in half. But it's got to be the first person. It's got to be a real offer. You're going to get 50% off your agency license. Now, that should motivate every single one of you to get out there and take massive action. How's that for a deal? Because I'm like looking at the comments here, like I need to find Jing so I can show you guys what's happening here. Like you guys are going, like you're more responsive now than you've been on the whole entire webinar. Do you see this, Jimena? Like we should have just talked. We should have just talked about the YouTube strategy the whole time.
I know, right?
Yeah, like you all are going nuts. You're all going nuts. So look, I will do the video for you. I will put together that PDF. The PDF might be after I get back from picking up my little girl because I want to spend some time. But I'll do the video. The video will be very, very easy for me, and I'll show you how to find the client, how to create the simple little course, how to put together like lead capture page. And how about this? I'll teach you one more thing. I'll tell you one more thing. I'll cut one more deal with you. I want to get everybody in this call because I can tell you're still here. I can look at your comments. I know you're on the fence. How about if we do this? You find that first client that first client, and I'll have my team build out that lead capture system for you. And we'll just give you a file. We'll just import it right in your account. That way you don't have to worry about the graphics the first time. That way you don't have to worry about the top 10. I'll just give you a simple little link, and you'll fill out this little survey telling me who the channel is, and that's it. You'll just fill out a simple little form. We'll build it out for you, and then you can go back to the client, and Jimena will give you her closing script. That's as good as I can do today, guys. You go get the client, and if you line them up, if you close the deal, then you're going to get 50% off if you're the first one, and bring that client to me, and we'll build out your first one so that I just wet my pants. We'll build that out so that you guys don't have to struggle with learning the platform. But while my team's building it out, and we have a professional graphics team and everything else, while they're building it out, I want you guys learning the platform so that you can take care of the next clients that you go out there and get. Can we do that? Now who's in? Who's in now? Who's in now? Come on, guys. Tell me right now. Who's in? Who's in? Who's in? Who's in? Who's in? Ooh, now it's lighting up. Now it's lighting up. There we go. So I just had to figure out what you guys needed. I just had to figure out what you guys needed. Okay, cool. So Jimena, you got all this? I just need you to write it down, darling. I'll fulfill it. I just need help with, because we've given like everything.
Yeah, well, thankfully we have a recording, so I'm gonna have to comb through this again.
Yeah. So, okay. Well, definitely the best webinar we did through the whole series. And it's just because it's the last one. You guys were just lucky. You were just lucky. Cool. Yeah. James says that did it. Definitely in within the next few minutes. Yeah. Let's get you guys that agency. Let's figure out how to do that. Let's see who the first person, who's going to be the first person? Who's going to be the first person to close that deal? Who's going to be the first person? Hey, and when you all come in the group, don't talk about that right there. That's just for Mark's people here. Don't come in the group and say, hey, I'm getting 50% off my agency or whatever. Don't do that. But please come in excited and tell the group, hey, I'm waiting for Chad's video or whatever. I'm going to go out there and close my first client, da, 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 da. But they don't have to know about the special deal we made. Is that cool? All right. All right. You ever seen your group like this, Mark?
No, this is happening, and you know, it's justified as well. You know, it's a business model on a plate. I mean, the fact that your team are pretty much going to do everything for that person that goes out and gets that first client. Unheard of.
Yep. That's because I believe in it. I believe in it. The only thing they have to learn to do is communicate with that client. That's it. And, you know, it might take them a couple times, but don't give up on it, guys. And don't just think that, oh, I approached the one, I didn't get a response, this isn't going to work. No, it's a numbers game. You will absolutely get a response. It's a numbers game. You will get a response. Just keep trying. You'll get it. Keep trying. You'll get it. That's a 50-50 deal right there. Yep. It's a numbers game. Ask Jimena. She'll tell you all about numbers games. She generates cold leads. She's on the phone all day long with these cold leads. Do you think she closes everybody?
I'm not on the phone anymore. I hired a sales guy. That was too much work.
Yeah, but when you were on the phone, when you were on the phone, did you close everybody?
Well, not everybody, but I did close. I mean, I would want to get, you know, I would do anywhere between 15 to 20 calls a month, and that would get me. But I'm selling my services for $3,000 a month. So that would get me anywhere from 2 to 3, maybe 4 new clients a month, depending on, you know, what happened. But that's about what we do on LinkedIn.
But it took you a little while to get it dialed in, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. But I also got some, you know, really, really big, great companies as clients. It's totally worth it.
Yeah. And we also have members, guys, not to like excite you guys too much, but we have members that have come to us and they're like, Chad, if I go line up this big old franchise or whatever, and if I get a multi-million-dollar deal, are you going to be like mad at me? I'm like, man, I will be sitting right there with you, right in that conference room, and we will close that deal together, and you will be my biggest case study, and I will be so very happy for you. So very happy. Use what we've built, guys. We don't have time to go out there and do what I would like to do because we're too busy building and too busy supporting. Use what we've built to make yourself filthy rich. And Jimena and I will be so very happy for you. So very happy. Cool. All right. Well, we got work to do. We got work to do, Mark.
So one last thing, Chad. I mean, you were talking about Jimena taking calls, making calls, closing deals. I think it's important to mention that you wouldn't necessarily have to phone people up or speak to people initially. You know, just an email will get you sales.
Yeah, I mean, you guys want to see how easy it is? You want to see the script she came up with? Like, would that give you the confidence? If that's what you're scared of, I'll show you the script right now. Because I feel like there's enough for you guys to get in the group anyways, especially if I do that video now. Send me the script. I'll post the script.
This is a much easier sell than what I'm selling, because I'm selling lead generation services and I'm charging a lot for it. So yeah, so I used to be on the phone all the time until my company got to the point where I can afford to hire a sales guy. I know how to generate the leads. So now I pass the leads off to him. So maybe I'm not the best example because, you know, I've dialed this in over time and what I was selling was different than this. This is actually an easier sell because you're not asking for $3,000 a month at the minimum, you know, 3-month contract commitment. So they're looking at this $9,000 thing that they gotta spend. You're not doing that. You're just saying, hey, you have traffic. Let me hook you up and let's make some money together. And that's a much easier sell. So, you know, I'm gonna be doing this too. That's why I told Chad, this is one of the things that we can do. I will allow it because we have a lot on our plate already. This is very profitable. And it's an easier sell than, you know, what I already have going on too.
Yeah, so this is what she came up with, guys. Very, very easy. Subject, top 10 video names for, you know, the name of the channel. And you won't even, like, you won't send an email. Like, you'll just message them in YouTube, right? So I was checking out your channel the other day and thought you might like this, right? And so that's going to be they're going to click this link. They're going to see their picture on there, like the butterfly video. Of course, they're going to be like, what in the world is this? So of course, they're going to opt in, right? I put your top videos inside a beautiful membership site, all branded to you and your channel. I think this will be a great way for you to build an audience on your own versus relying on a third party like YouTube. Can we set up a time to discuss how you can best leverage this? No phone call, no walking in a place of business, no pressure. She's going to see it working before she even has to go and you know, contact you. Is this making sense, guys?
Yeah, and it's going to take you, what, 20 minutes to set the whole thing up?
I don't even think that. Like, you saw me do it in 3 minutes. I mean, I literally typed in the search term we were searching for, and it pulled it all in for me. And then I just opened up step 2, and the page was already waiting for me. And it's going to give you a link. But I'll shoot the video showing them how to do that. Like, you guys will know how to do exactly that. And you don't have to search for niches or anything because you're just going to pull in their channel. You'll just pull in their channel. That's it. And so when I wrote this, when I had this idea, I wrote it and I sent it to Jimena, and she was like, no, Chad, that's not how you do cold traffic. And so then she rewrote it. So even I didn't get it right the first time, and she rewrote it. I'm like, wow, that's just so simple. Like, you're not talking about any of the features or anything. Like, it's just so simple. It makes sense. So now you guys have a script, right? So are you guys feeling more confident now? That's why I showed you that. Are you feeling more confident with this? Yes, that is simple and risk-free, and we're presenting the offer in advance of asking for anything from them, so already establishing trust. Yeah, and here's the things that you guys are going to learn when you're inside of our world. We're always dropping things like this, and we love it. We love it, and now you see why we saw all those screenshots at the beginning of the call, because this is the stuff that we drop in there, guys. You will be successful with us. Cool. All right, some more people just came in, Mark. Awesome. So what I'm going to do, Mark, is I'll send you a list of everybody that bought, and then I'm going to send you a link, because we're just doing this with your group, where they can go and tell us who their target is. Cool.
Yeah, excellent.
And then they can fill that out, and then I'll have my team go and build out that funnel for them, and then we'll return the link to them, and then they can send out this message right here.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, and I can interact with them directly. So that's excellent, Chad.
Does that work?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, guys, I got work to do if you want me to do that video. So thank you so much for hanging out with us and having fun. That actually was a lot of fun. Like, you guys really lightened me up, because I've had to do the same presentation over and over and over. And I just like to be real and have fun with people. And so, yeah, thank you so much for that. And I will post a video. I'm going to send it to Mark. And just give me a little time on the PDF. If you come into agency, I'm going to send Mark a file where I think what I'll do is I'll just have Mark import agency into his account, so that he can deliver it inside of his EverLesson account. It's just going to be a simple file. And then that way you can get the agency WordPress theme, and you can set up your webinar, and you can do all that other stuff. So we'll have you taken care of with the bonuses, because EverLesson makes it very easy to do that. Okay? And everybody else, please make a big stink in the group. We would appreciate it. And let's get to work and let's crush it, guys. Anything else, Jimena?
No, we're good.
Cool. Mark?
Excellent. Thanks, Chad. Thanks, Jimena.
Yeah.
And we'll thanks for everybody for sticking with us for pretty much the whole thing.
Yes, we didn't lose anybody. That's awesome. Your people are great, man. Let's see if we can make it happen. Take care.
Thank you.